Okay.
Remind me to talk to the sound guy about that tail on that video. There was a little. It's 5 seconds of dead air.
5 seconds.
There was 5 seconds of dead air there.
You want me to fill it up with something?
No. Done. Phrasing.
We're gonna leave that one alone.
Phrasing. Already started.
Yeah, we're not even 3 seconds in, and we already started.
Well, who wants to say good evening to everybody?
Good evening, everybody.
There you go. The voice of Mississippi.
Hello, everybody.
The twang. Hey, everybody. We were in the back room before. Joe was playing with his audio. Let me tell you something. It sounds, I told him, just like in the CB world, it sounds bodacious. His audio is fantastic.
Bodacious.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to our Tuesday night weekly show. We're well over a year into this. You guys know us for if you are the first timer here, put a 1 because we met a lot of new people on our last call show on Saturday night being part of the YouTubers Ham Fest. So if this is your first time here on a Tuesday night, or if, let's say you haven't been here in a long time, just put a 1 in the chat and we'll say hello to you and we'll thank you. And for our regulars, as always, rock on, brothers, and we appreciate your continued support.
William, welcome.
All right, so big reveal time, guys. Big reveal time. Anybody notice anything different?
Yeah, Beer Snake's here.
Yeah, Beer Snack is here.
I'm on time too. Look, I'm clean.
Time.
Hang on.
I wouldn't say shave. Wait, hold on. No, I'm clean. I'm on time. I'm dressed mostly.
Thank you.
Just in time.
Joe Brett's audio is fantastic. It's not so far. It's not raining, or his wife hasn't pulled the hose out. His wife hasn't pulled the hose out and sprinkled the roof with water. Steve looks different. He's done some different type of track lighting in there to give him a different wattage.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's less wattage. I went LED. That's USB powered, and I shut off my overhead light. But let's solo Molson for a second and see if we can see what's different.
Do you guys see anything? Check. Hold on.
I see some potential. Oh, there it is. Ham sexy. Ham sexy. There you go. Look at that.
Look at that. That is, you know what, guys? I got this today in the mail from Bean and Ant. If you guys need, hold on. Anyways, Bean and Ant, they watched the show, and Bean sent me a message saying, "Hey, making you a T-shirt." And actually, I'm very, very happy with the T-shirt. I love it.
That looks great.
That is.
It does.
She did a
black
great
on black,
job,
baby.
And I thought I actually saw. Yep, Ant's already in the chat.
Ant's in the chat.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So Ant and Bean, thank you so much. And
good people. Good people.
you guys.
And everybody thought Daniel was crazy for wanting that.
Honestly,
I like it.
I said to my wife, "What do you think?" She's like, "I like it, but who's Bean?" I'm like, "Don't worry, Very Ant."
Yeah. Don't worry, Daniel couldn't find her anyway. That's it. I'm done. All right.
So much.
Wow, that was a fast shot. That was good. Everybody next week.
He only gets one shot,
Yeah.
Well, for everybody who's just a reminder for everybody, we're also live on Twitter. The Buy Me a Coffee is always available, and you guys know by now, what do we do with those funds? We give it right back to you guys one way or another through products to get you on the air and do the F word, fun. Anything to do with ham radio. So once again, thank you to all of our supporters. Saturday night show. Hey guys, let's just talk a little bit about Saturday night show for a quick second before we get too many squirrels around here. Once again, the YouTubers Ham Fest was an awesome weekend. Many, as Carl Sagan used to say, billions and billions of session YouTube shows were available on so many awesome topics. Great guests, great YouTubers, great people in the chat. Financially, people were I saw money flying all over the place. It was really, really fun. And so go back, watch those shows, catalog them as you need them. You need a good laugh. What can we say, man? It was a fantastic weekend. So thank you, everybody. Behind the scenes, Beer Snack, you and all your attributes, as they say.
Yeah, somebody still needs to update the website.
Damn it.
So what? So it says
Somebody
see
get
you
on
next
that
year.
guy.
See you next year.
So no. So the playlist, go to youtubershamfest.com, go to the 2022 YouTubers Hamfest page, and the picture of Jason, there's the link right there for the Hamfest for the entire playlist, start to finish. And,
41 videos.
oh my gosh, 41 videos. So it was 41 videos, almost an hour a piece. So what we're looking at was almost like 36 hours of content, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
More than I could watch.
So that'll keep me busy during my work week. I like it.
Yeah. I actually
Yes.
started until we got busy today. I actually started playing some stuff. So
Yeah, I was busy all day today uploading logs because, I didn't touch my email since Thursday, and that hurt.
oh my God, what'd you have? Like 500 emails? in queue?
No, I only had a little over 100, but it was, I think the count was 222 logs. So,
You can build a
Busy
cabin out
boys.
of that.
right? Not that kind of log, beer snack.
Well,
And not that
plunger
long.
that.
What do you?
I was just saying.
I'm thinking of the friendly. I'm thinking of the friendly's ice cream log that always comes out in Christmas time. Unless you guys are thinking of something else, but
Listen. If you clogged your if you clogged your septic, you're in trouble.
all right.
Hey,
So
Beer Snack,
before we,
question for you, somebody's asking if the clubhouse is good on QRZ. Whiskey.
Normally we are.
Charlie. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just-
Yeah, we try to behave.
we good. We
we're on
good.
QRZ. You can find Twitter. You can see all of our stuff that we're talking about. Our promotioning. We're promoting friends and others. Anything Ham Radio related. So. Hey Steve, while we're just going around the horn here, why don't you keep it going? So, what'd you do all weekend, and what's going on, that kind of stuff?
Yep. So this weekend for me was Rolling to Remember. That is the follow-on to what used to be called Rolling Thunder, which was the longest-running peaceful protest in American history. And it's a protest to bring our boys home from Vietnam, the POWs and MIAs that still have not been returned.
Beautiful tribute.
And I get the honor, and I'll go into it a little more later, but I get the honor of being an escort for either a Gold Star family member or a Blue Star family member or a TAPS member.
Why don't you explain the difference between gold, blue, and taps?
Okay. So a Blue Star, and usually it's a Blue Star mother that comes. Blue Star mothers are those with a child currently serving. Okay. A Gold Star mother has lost a child that was serving, or lost a Gold Star wife has lost a husband to a military related incident, whether it be an illness, Agent Orange, the burn pits, whatever, or actually killed in action. And then TAPS is the Tragedy Assistance Program for survivors. So that's the Gold Star families, other people that are closely involved with the military. And that Tragedy Assistance Program is for also families of the 22 a day that commit suicide.
Now, for guys who are hearing this for the first time, you can follow Steve on Twitter. His call sign Kilo Oscar 4 Alpha Foxtrot Lima. He has a YouTube channel, same Kilo Oscar 4 Alpha Foxtrot Lima. And Steve uploaded a couple of videos already. You can see some of the things. Steve, how many bikes do you think we're rolling through DC? Approximately.
Rough
plus
count.
or minus 500.
At least one.
God, you want me to go that close? Well, years past, and I'll pull up pictures while other people are talking. But when it was Rolling Thunder, we had the north lot of the Pentagon. And at one point, they said it was 1.3 million motorcycles.
Wow.
Now that it's Rolling to Remember and Rolling Thunder, the motorcycle club no longer has anything officially to do with it. That number has dropped off severely. But I would still say it was probably north of 100,000.
Still, that's a lot of bikes.
That's a lot of bikes. That's a lot of chrome sitting in that parking lot, and yeah, it's.
Do you have chrome on your Vespa? Just asking.
What? Hey,
Hang on.
Hold on. If everybody's
Okay,
bike is shut
there,
off,
that's
okay,
better.
here you go. So a lot of chrome, right?
Very
so
good,
here we go. Now I have a question for you. Will 100,000 motorcycles antenna on 2,200 meters?
I said
Yes. Yes. Because most of them are metal. There are a number of them that are a lot of plastic, but yeah, you can get it done.
You can still load up an exhaust pipe.
They all got
Of
frames.
course. They all got metal frames. They all got chrome exhaust. Yeah, we can make it happen.
The kickstand can act as a radial or a counterpoise, maybe
Or
a
the
topper.
2-meter.
2 meter, exactly. Maybe on
Yep.
440, right? Depending,
Yeah,
because 440 you
absolutely.
need what, 8 inches?
Don, you're looking at you're measuring wrong.
2 meters is 19 inches, 445 megahertz, I believe. No, wait a minute. 7 inches, 8 inches.
That's 6 inches.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's what I said. He was measuring wrong. God.
You guys ever watch? Speaking of Vietnam, Steve, my favorite movie is The Deer Hunter. Have you ever seen that movie?
Can't say that I have.
You haven't seen The Deer Hunter? Oh, write that down. Write that down and watch that.
Okay.
It's Robert De Niro, but like it's one of my favorite movies. It's about 3 hours long.
Yeah, it's a long movie, but
it depicts really well. Like I don't know, I wasn't there. I didn't know anything about it, but it really shows their time in Vietnam, and
I agree.
Because a lot of times we're here and we're just like, oh yeah, war, you know.
Yeah.
But like there's crazy shit that happened there.
Well,
and everywhere.
And I'll tell you, the first year I did Rolling Thunder was 9 years ago. And I went as a VIP escort. Mom and Dad went, and they were back in basically what we call general population. So they were stuck in the middle of the pack someplace. I was done with the route, had dropped off my escort, and it was at the after party barbecue that we were having. Dad texted me. He said, "Hey, are you rolling yet?" And I was like, "I'm already at the barbecue." He hadn't even fired his motorcycle off.
Wow. That's
And
a
that
lot
was-
of bikes.
That was 22 minutes in from the time we started till the time he sent that text. And I was already done. You know,
Now, does your father still ride today?
he does. He was actually with me this weekend. You know, he rides up, and Mom doesn't go just so he can do the escort detail. He takes the trike because we don't know if we're getting a mother that's 80 or, you know, somebody that's never ridden before that doesn't feel comfortable on two wheels. So he takes 3. I take 2 and I risk it, you know. Luckily, most of my passengers have been very good. I had a Gold Star father a few years ago that wanted to dance around and try to take pictures, and trying to hold up a 1,000-pound motorcycle at 10 miles an hour with somebody moving on the back is not easy.
It's already difficult.
Right. Yeah, it's already difficult. Then you get the passenger moving, it makes it even worse.
Just need more speed.
That's what sidecars are for.
Yes. Yes.
True, but I don't want to modify the bike that much.
Or trying to get a 80-year-old woman in and out of a sidecar.
Now, I will tell you, one of the VIP escorts this year had a service dog that rode with her.
Dude, that's where you get the sidecar and you put those like aviator goggles on
The
the
goggles,
dog,
that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Oh, that's so classic. I love it.
He had, they almost looked like a ski mask type goggles. It was
Yeah.
just a solid one-piece lens, but he rode in the sidecar, and a Blue Star mother rode on the back of the lady's bike.
It's awesome.
And yeah, it was very cool.
Well, Steve, thank you. 9 years going into this. Thank you very, very much. That's a beautiful, things talking about giving back and a remembrance, and there's tribute. There's so much there of American. This is why we live in the United States of America. So thank you, Steve.
Yep, absolutely. And I don't do it for the accolades for me. I enjoy it, but
Oh my goodness.
I do it to remember those that, have not come home, have come home and are no longer with us. I just did a quick search. Here is a picture from a previous year. That's the north lot of the Pentagon.
Oh, I thought that was Woodstock.
Wow.
That's not Woodstock. That's Memorial Day. That's you.
And This is the pedestrian bridge from the north lot into the Pentagon. And where this picture was taken is actually the hill that leads out to, I believe it's 395. That is a huge parking lot. And no matter what angle you take that picture from, you cannot see asphalt.
All right, I got to ask the question. In that picture, is that a POTA park or near a POTA park? Where's the nearest POTA park to?
So you want the nearest
Come on.
POTA park?
Because listen, I figured if Molson wasn't going to ask, I was.
That tree line?
That tree line is Lady Bird Johnson Park.
There you go. See?
And
Nice.
yes, that is a POTA park.
However,
However,
they're doing your thing.
well, I would have been. The problem is,
You had
not
a
to
dead
get-
You had a dead bioenal battery, but I'm sorry.
that too. I still got to figure that out. But now, not to get political, the current administration refused the right to give us the Pentagon parking lot. As of 2020, they said that was federal land and yada, 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 whatever. They wouldn't let us rent it anymore. So we got moved over to RFK Stadium.
I think it's time to write my congressman.
Yeah. But, so we got moved over to RFK Stadium, much smaller parking lot. But yeah, we're making it work.
So let's see. 9 years ago, that would have been a couple thousand in fuel. Now it's at 100,000 bikes this year. So you're looking at roughly.
Wait a minute. Are you doing math?
I'm doing math. I'm just guessing here at the price of fuel now, like how much it would have cost just in fuel just to ride that.
Well, let me ask.
for that
What's the average motorcycle? What is the tank capacity? If there is such an average motorcycle, what's the tank capacity? How many gallons?
So
like anywhere from a 1 to 3 to 5.
Well, the bikes that you see mostly doing this are going to be your bigger cruisers, so 4 to 6 gallons.
And what's the mileage on them? And I understand weight has a huge factor, but just round it to the nearest.
Average 30 miles to the gallon.
Okay. So
Pat-
120.
Pat's thinking Vespa.
100.
50 miles to the gallon.
Steve, I was
50
all
miles,
focused on this whole thing, and then somebody said doggles, and I Googled it, and holy crap, those are cute. I got to buy a pair of doggles for my
hang on.
dogs. Those are.
So
Oh.
let me. I'm going to jump over to
Folks,
Facebook.
You just Google that?
Folks,
Amazing.
next week you guys got to come back next week because Molson's going to be wearing his goggles.
No,
Amazon
doggles.
does deliver.
Doggles.
I got
Doggles.
to order something. I'll have my dogs come in and be behind me.
I just pulled up my Facebook just to give you an idea.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No.
That was May
No,
29th,
no,
2016. What?
I'm not letting you do that. Who the heck in their right mind uses light mode?
Oh. Yeah, well, deal with it. Just for a minute.
Deal with it. You'll be okay.
I tried to, but you took it back down, so we'll move on.
So,
Happy thoughts.
May 29th, 2016, they were actually interviewing people in the parking lot of the Pentagon. And my father made the news there with me.
Very good.
And that happens to be my memory from 6 years ago.
Nice.
I'm looking for the pictures from this year. I got to find the group. So it'll take me just a minute.
Take your time. Take your time.
But
That's pretty cool.
yeah. And we have fun with it. But what
They're
else?
gonna be black goggles.
Molson, what color goggles you going to order?
Oh gosh, I don't know. These
There
are
you
cool.
go.
Let me show you. Let me show you this.
A suggestion
Let me show you this.
to match your shirt.
Nah, man. You know what goes good was look at this. Check out this pair. Like I wish I had my golden. Look at that.
Those are
That's pretty
You know what they-
darn
Ski
badass.
those are snowboard goggles.
No,
Snowboarding.
they say doggles. Look, whatever.
And
Dog
dude-
goggles.
And there's a $2 coupon. Hurry up.
Look at that. I bet you guys will find that in American for like $14.99 or something like that.
Delivery June 21 to July. What the heck, Molson?
What?
Well, we're gonna just have Carlos parachute in and just with a package for you, care package. It'd be a lot easier, I think.
That sounds good to me. So, anyways, yeah,
Very cool.
I'll be
Steve.
thinking about doggles all show.
Joe Brett, what do you got
Better
going
to
on?
think about that than
What'd you
anything
do all
else.
weekend, Joe?
I finished a video that'll be on the Thursday night playlist, and
Nice teaser.
I played with the department's drone most of the weekend. Freaked the neighbors out.
What height are you at now? Where do you feel comfortable? At what height?
Oh, all the way. I ain't scared to fly that thing, dude. I topped out at 50
Really?
miles an hour. That thing's like,
You're zooming it over. And...
yep, $30,000 going 50 miles an hour.
So there's Rowdy.
Hey, Rowdy.
Rowdy was a service dog for the lady that's riding on the front of that motorcycle, and he rode the entire route and actually rode all the way to DC in that sidecar.
Nice.
I don't remember where she was from, but
No, he's
And
a puppy.
that's him with the goggles on.
Now those are ski goggles. Those are ski goggles. What are
You're
you
right.
talking about? Anyways,
Well, no, those did not have the mirrored reflective coating on them. Right? 'Cause so you can still see their eyes.
Very true. Very true.
so Don Izzo, what did you do this weekend, man? What's new with you in the last week, man?
Caught some rain, so I couldn't go out and play POTA, but I sat here at the house and hunted. I've been having fun hunting. Let me tell you something. I've been doing it on 100 watts. I've been doing it on 5 watts, breaking in a 12 ampere hour bioenno battery, and just having some fun. Some good cigars. We had some nice tequila this weekend. That dangerous tequila. That was really smooth. Got to be careful of that stuff. Now I understand the word that I haven't heard in a long time. Drink responsibly.
You're talking a little more clear tonight.
Excuse me?
You're talking a little more clearly tonight.
I rewatched the show, Saturday night show. Listen. It was not a tin cup for me. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
So you still hold the record. You still hold the record
Thank
because Shane and I were concerned. We were concerned that we were
concerned enough to call my wife. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Call a friend, right? Just like
Did you ever
millionaire.
figure out who called her?
Yeah, but I forget. I got a short memory.
Okay.
Yeah, she ratted you out, Steve.
Damn it.
No. Hey, listen. Matt Hurry was on my show. Smoke Signals RF.
Wait a minute.
YouTube channel.
Matt, who?
Hurry.
That's how you say it.
Yeah.
I
Hurry.
see. Joe,
I always thought it was
had the
here.
same reaction. I was like, "Isn't it
Nope.
here?"
Nope, not going there. Izzoism.
All right.
Mimi.
Wait. Matt, we need to know. Because no, you asked him when he was on the episode with him a couple weeks ago. You asked him how he pronounced his last name, and he did say it.
And I probably should have wrote it down as how he was saying it, right?
How do you write it down?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down.
He wrote it down. Heree.
Yeah. Anyway, we had a great thing about. I'm just gonna keep talking. I'm not listening to you guys.
Go ahead, buddy.
We were DIY again. He offered some great tips about how to get into the parks for Parks on the Air program. Don't bring your whole ham shack if you don't want to. Start getting a little brave. Come outside of that comfort zone. Maybe build an antenna. Do something with power differently. It was fun. But prior to my show was the guys, Chris and Hayden, talking about what was going on there in Australia. So Parks on the Air, folks, if you're participating in the program and the bands are opening up now, Molson is not your DX anymore. No disrespect. I love working Canada. I will always enjoy working my Canadian brothers and sisters. But they are not the DX. There is more now between Azores, Spain, the VKs, the Golf Zeros. And you're starting to hear them on 17 meters and 20 meters. They're popping. And it's great. Then what else did I do? Oh, and then I had to work on Sunday, but I still played around a little bit. I had to work yesterday. Had to work today, but that's okay. Hey, I'm not. I wasn't born with a silver spoon and a whole bunch of zeros, and I haven't met that Nigerian prince yet who says he has a lot of money for me in that apartment of his.
Hey,
So-
there's a bunch of zeros in my bank account. It's just before the decimal point.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Well, wait, hold on. Is it 0000 positive integer 0000?
No, it's positive integer 0.00, and that's about all that's in there.
No, but I got seriously. It was really fun. Once again, an honor to me to be part of the YouTubers Ham Fest and Scout. I'm not even going to read that comment because Scout. I'm not even going to go there. I don't even know who you are. So, and with
Scout
that,
says, Izzo, how do you pronounce your name, Matt? Here, Izzo. Funny, that's not how I pronounce it.
and on that note, Molson, what'd you do all weekend?
What's up? Dude, I did stuff around the house, worked in the garden, and I'm painting the gazebo.
Oh,
And so I was going to comment in the clubhouse the other day that you know how it works. It's tit for tat, right? So I'm painting the gazebo. So my question is, what antenna am I buying? So I have already a transformer here I purchased. I want to do a 160 meter end-fed half wave going southeast. And yeah, so now the question is, what will I purchase? You know, everybody who's been watching the show, my wife got a bread maker. What did I get, guys? You remember? A radio.
Was Zamboni.
My wife got a pool. I got a tower.
Ice skating
it's
ring.
Tit for tat. That's the way I grow my hobby. She asked me to paint the gazebo, and I'm doing that.
Well, the
Holy
pictures
crap,
you
is
hold
steam
on, time
expensive.
out. The pictures you showed us, there was a lot of areas that
Whoa,
were not
wait,
painted, and it was a
Time
bottle
out.
of Molson on top.
Here we go. Here we
Hold
go.
on. No.
the guy-
You just said painting, and now you're saying stain is expensive. So which are you doing? Because now
You know-
your story doesn't add up.
Listen, I have the pictures and the receipts to prove it. So, yeah, no.
Is it paint
But
or is it stain?
They're about the same
Or is this a Canadian thing?
it's
where they
actually
call
it's
paint
an
Canadian
stain?
opaque. It's an
conversion.
opaque stain. So, you know, I would classify it as a
Opaque
paint,
or
but-
opaque?
That's like, you know what I gotta say. You know
we
what?
speaking French
so
now?
my biggest complaint
French Canadian?
about the YouTubers Hamfest was
What?
how everybody, even you, Pasquale.
Ah,
So let me tell you guys how to say VE2. What is it, Papa Victor?
Pasquale?
Yeah, shoot. it's Pascal, like calculator. Pascal. Pascal, not Pascal. Pascal. Yeah, Pascal. Yeah. So, anyways, that was the best thing about the weekend was hearing. I think you said it, Izzo, and I think Ham Radio dude said it.
Yeah, I did.
And
You know,
it was-
Lone
how
Lone
did
made
you
an ex-
say it? Pasquale.
Pasquale.
I think it all depended on how much tequila I had in me at the time. and it get to a certain point where it sounds good, no matter how you say it. You know, I like Lone's.
That's what she said.
I like how he's talking about you painting it. Yeah, it's called the whitewash. Just like from the,
It's like the Alfalfa movie there. Or no,
Little
which
Rascals.
one was it?
Wasn't Little
Yeah,
Rascals?
Little
it-
Rascals. That's it. Yeah.
What? No, because it was also in the Adventures of Huck Finn. Or not
I
the
was just saying
Adventures
Tom
of
Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer had to do
Tom
that.
Sawyer.
Right.
Yeah.
Whitewashing.
Yeah.
Whitewashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also in Karate Kid, but you know, we won't talk about that.
Wax on, wax off.
No, that was Paint
Oh, it
the
was
Fence.
the
Paint the fence.
Paint the Fence.
Everybody knows how to do the. Yeah.
Do that again
But-
for us.
Shut up.
You got that, Joe?
Yes.
So you got that?
No, that's pretty much it. So busy weekend working around the house. You know, summertime, man. Canada's spring, summer, fall is so short. So you got to get everything done. all at
Yeah,
the
it's
same
like June,
time.
July, August, right?
Exactly. It's 3 months. It's 3 months of warm and then 9 months of bitter cold. So get it all in while you can. And besides for that,
Surprised.
nothing else. Guys, remember my son bought his 4-wheeler? I told you
Yes.
about that?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
What do you mean? Like won't
He wrecked
start.
it?
Got to
or-
change the oil on that thing.
Dude,
every
if
now
my
and
son watched this, just to tell you, if my son watched the show and he knew I was telling you this, he'd kill me. He would disown me. But
No,
he
you
forgot to check his oil. And
then. I told you. I called it.
Yeah.
Joey
Oh, did he
called
seize
it.
the cylinder?
He seized it up.
No, he didn't seize the cylinder. It's the crankshaft. So like,
Oh, he blew
it's,
the. Oh,
it's done. It's done. So
You
I'm
can
like,
print
don't worry.
another one of those, right?
Print another one of those. I'll just ask dude to print one for me.
Saturday
So-
night, we were
so-
talking about the Chilton manual. Get him, go pull out one of those. You were on the show
Chil-
with us. The
Dude,
Chilton.
the
is it?
Chiltons.
It's the
So,
Chilton
so now
manual.
it's like, I told him, I said, dude, you know what? Don't worry. We're going to fix it, man. It's all going to be good. And worst going to worst, we'll just rebuild it ourselves, you know? And I'm like, I don't know anything about engines.
Father, son.
I'm like,
time.
horrible. So then I'm like, shit.
Send
now
it to
I'm
me.
committed.
Send it to
So
me.
I'm
I'll
calling
get
all
it
my
fixed.
friends. I'm like, hey.
Daniel, ship it down here, okay?
Give it to a Boy
I'll
Scout
rebuild it.
project.
I'll test it out, make sure it works, and I'll get it back to you in time for winter.
Oh my
What,
God.
the four-wheeler? Yeah.
or his son.
So I called the company about 30 minutes from here. So I called this guy not far from here. He's like, yeah, I got an engine for you. He's like, $500, 1,000 cc. Comes out on an Articat. And I was like, ooh. It's like 1,000. Go from 650 cc to 1,000. Let's
Will
do
it
it.
fit?
Then he's like, let me check. And he goes outside. He's like, nope, it won't fit in yours. And I'm like, you tease. You know?
No, it'll fit. You need a shoehorn, a grinder, and a welder, and a little extra pipe, and you'll be good.
Vaseline.
Vaseline.
So then
some
I called
KY.
him, I called the company he told me to call, $2,700 for a used engine, not even rebuilt. So I was like, okay. Gonna call some friends to give us a favor and get somebody to rebuild it for us. But anyways, so that's that. So all kinds of stuff happened in my life. But my biggest thing is I got to get 1 or 2 antennas up. And then I have to rent a backhoe. So then maybe I'll dig the foundation for my my tower that I purchased last year, guys.
Molson, you know what I want to do? I just haven't figured out what to do with the money.
What's that?
We're going to get the Learning Channel or one of those cable shows to do the reality. Listen, we don't need the Kardashians. We don't need 1,000-pound sisters. We don't need Pimple Popper. Those, you know, something. We're all done with this stuff. We're just going to call it Molson Family Values or something like that. And this is going to be the show. And we're going to do this. But we got to do all 12 months. We got to start, you know, and
What's
as
that?
we
My
progress.
life?
Yes, you and your
Are you
family.
kidding
Like,
me?
I think that would. I'm being serious. I bet you that would be damn funny and sincere, and you know, you just being happy, and all of a sudden you yelling at the camera, or you know, or pulling out the Zamboni.
Just make sure that their cameras are IP67 rated, and so that they don't get dust in them.
If I could tell you guys
that
about
fire
some of the
extinguisher
stuff that
dust is
happened
pretty
today,
bad.
you would laugh your ass off.
I'm telling you, Molson.
But no,
I have
not
a
gonna
feeling
happen.
Steve, is that why you
You know
had?
what?
Is that why you pulled up the fat electrician real quick?
You saw that, did you?
Yeah, you should probably unhide. You know, to put
No.
that away.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me, Molson, if they wrote a check big enough? Think about it. Think about it. Every man has a price.
For what?
If they wrote you a nice check with a lot of zeros going to the left.
Or they just dropped a flex off at his house. You know.
Oh, there you go. And the flex. They'll throw in a flex
He
as a
could-
Stein-in
he-
bonus.
Yeah, right. He could start off, you know, like
You know what? Honestly,
Kyle will turn around, but I got a
I
flex.
was just going to say, and they'll work a
And
deal.
now you
Kyle
two.
will work in the fields. Kyle will be your farm boy or something for the summer.
okay, I have a question for all of you then. This is my response. How much money would you be willing to accept to lose everything that you have, your family? Because every reality TV show that I've seen through my life, it always ends in division.
Well,
So you're wrong.
Tell me
You know-
one family who had a reality TV show
That's still good.
that's still good and strong. And
I'll wait.
an example that you would like to say that you'd be proud to have your family be like that family. I'll wait. Not gonna happen. So if you're telling me it's gonna be, I would never take it because I'm wiser than that.
Little People, Big World.
Sorry.
Are they still together?
No, they split.
they split.
Are they split really? Oh,
Yep.
18 and counting.
Well, wait.
Um,
no, let's not go there with that.
Let's not even go into the legalese of that one.
We're not even gonna touch. We're not touching that one.
But
Teen Mom?
with,
Oh, never mind.
T Ray's right on that. Little
Wrong
guy.
station.
Yeah,
with what I
Scout
did this
75
weekend.
says the Osbournes. You know what? You got me there, but at the same time, I don't want to be like him.
What about Hogan?
Dude,
Nope.
but these people are so
Hogan
crazy.
split.
They're only listen.
Nah.
Let's be honest, man. They're only together because they had the money in the first place. Let's be honest. If
Yeah.
I was
Dog?
like that, my wife would have left me a long time ago.
Dog? Bounty Hunter? Are they still together?
Why? Who?
She
what
passed
makes you
away.
think that I-
She passed away.
Okay,
yeah.
let's.
So they technically did not get divorced.
You're correct.
And then they go. Then William says Duck Dynasty. I don't know, but between Hogan, Osborne, and Duck Dynasty, I don't think I'd want to be like any one of those guys.
Well,
No.
you know, a lot of people here
don't wanna
in
make
chat are
duck calls?
telling me
Or
I'm
moose
wrong.
calls?
It's not about that. Hey guys, it's not about that I'm wrong. It's about, and like just like Molson's saying, it's your individual choice. It's not that whether I'm right or wrong. That's not what we're saying here. It's your individual choice.
Yeah.
Just like why you chose a Yezu versus an Icon versus a Kenwood to whatever. There's no wrong answer. It's what you decided, and it comes with it. So, you know,
Well, and I'll tell you from the stories I heard this weekend from the ladies that were there with us, there's not any amount of money that's worth it.
Yeah.
You know, it just the strength in those ladies to be able to tell their story from this weekend was phenomenal.
right. And
So,
I don't see how anybody in that type of circumstance, I don't see how anything you can do anything respectful to that. You know, minus what you guys are doing for them already, as well as any groups that they're working with, you know, privately. But that's something that I feel you don't, because that turns into an exploit, and that's
Right.
wrong. That's wrong. And sometimes that's what I feel too. What happens with a lot of these reality shows, there may be some potential good intentions, but then all of a sudden, you know, and then, you know, 3 years later, somebody's got a tuck here, and this something was small is now bigger, and she's looking this, she's looking that. You know what they're doing with all that money. You know, are you
Yep.
banking that money? Are you putting that money towards your children's education and other
No.
financial stuff? No, they're just, you know,
Running away with it.
yeah.
Well, and I got to pin a comment here real quick. You know, Lon said, shout out to the ladies at the national cemeteries that make sure no one is ever buried alone.
Here, absolutely. Here.
There were 6 Gold Star mothers that got together and took a trip to France for the 100th anniversary of World War I. There you go.
There you go.
Yep. They found a cemetery in France that had 1,500 American soldiers buried in it that has never once had a flag or a flower placed on their graves.
Wow.
They took 3 days of their 5-day trip and placed a flag and a flower on every grave.
Beautiful.
And then they found a company there in France 30 days later to go clean everything up. Because how many times have you been to a cemetery where the flowers are dying and
Yep.
the flag that's there is laying over, and you know there's just no respect for the cleanup.
Right.
They
Good
went ahead
point.
and took care of that too.
So, Steve, I have a question for all
Yeah.
those. All we have 102 people watching. I have a question for everybody watching. Comment or what should we do? Like a 1 if yes, 2 if no. But obviously, a lot of people in the chat really think or have a lot of respect for the people, like the cause that you were doing. So, what if next year the clubhouse tries to put something together to raise funds towards that whole program, that whole project that we're talking about? Would the people in the clubhouse, our viewers, like to obviously we would do something that people would get something in return, but all of the proceeds go to this what is it called again? It's not Rolling Thunder, it's now
Rolling to Remember.
Rolling to Remember.
And the 4 organizations that I support in this are the Gold Star Mothers of America Incorporated, the Gold Star Wives of America Incorporated, the Blue Star Mothers of America Incorporated, and the TAPS program. They are all 4 501c3s. So, you know, there would be tax implications or tax write-offs if we ever did it, or if we decide to do it. You guys are going to make me cry.
So then I have
This
another
is
thing.
huge.
I like
have
that, Molson. That's a very good idea. I like that.
I like that. Steve's getting emotional.
I like that too. I like that too.
This is
Aw.
huge, guys.
Quick, play the music, Molson.
So then while we're at it, I feel like the whole beginning of the show has been a bunch of whatever, and that's
Thank you,
fine.
Pat.
I am having a great time. But while we're at it, last week we talked about Scout 75's soda project that he's doing. It's to climb the peaks, and it's to what is it for suicide prevention or suicide awareness for
46 climbs.
46 climbs. If you don't know what it is, maybe Scout 75 share the link. It's a really cool program.
Scout, post the link.
It's and there's a link.
Didn't we blow his goal out of the water?
Well, no, he was 460.
Yeah,
I think when it was done, it was 460. He's trying to raise $1,000 for this, and so it would be a question of Scout 75 putting the link in the chat, and then we'll share it. But it's really about suicide. I think it's a suicide awareness for people who have surged. Isn't that correct, Steve? Maybe. I'm sorry, Scout. I don't remember. I donated. I don't remember. Anyways, we'll put the link.
It's like that money.
Check it out.
It's only
Check it out.
Yeah, it's the 46 climbs to conquer suicide is the official. Scout, drop your donation link.
There you go.
Let's see where you're at on that one.
So that's the organization, 46climbs.com.
Yep. And I'm just looking because that is a, peak to peak,
Yes.
Right.
climbing, hiking
Let's
kind
do
of
it.
deal.
I listen. I donated. I know a bunch of you guys did.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man. This is suicide prevention. Let's help them out. So
Absolutely.
And that goes
fundraiser
along
for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. There you go.
which goes along with Rolling to Remember's 22 a day cause.
Yeah.
For the 22 veterans a day that commit suicide.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
if
sorry,
Go ahead.
Steve. If our viewers, if you're going to do buy us a coffee, or not today. Donate to that. That's what I say. I didn't ask you guys, but
no, good
it's
point.
going back to the
absolutely.
community anyways. We don't
Yeah.
make anything off of it. Put it there instead. So there you go.
Yep. And Scout, let us know how you're doing on your goal.
He had to increase his goal,
Because-
maybe.
I would be ecstatic if that was the case.
I would love.
He has to do 48 now. 48 climbs instead of 46 now.
So we have some new people watching, and maybe I'll just take a second and just say that we are an official clubhouse, Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie. But at the end of the day, this show is just a group of friends, ham operators who have conversations. We talk about radio, we talk about other life topics. We have guests come on, and any of the proceeds that do come in here are completely turned back to you guys. We did 2 radio giveaways, and we have another one coming up, a radio kit, a whole station. That's going to be coming up. I forget when the draw is, guys, but it's very soon. So, Joe, if you can maybe do an announcement after about how they register to do that. But this is all about you guys. It's about the community. So these causes are nothing new, and it's not out of the ordinary. It is sincerely where our heart is at. It's for the people. We're not doing this for us. We're doing this for the community. And so we would love it if you give there instead of here. It's still going back to the people. And that's all that's important to us. So if you're new to the clubhouse, welcome to the clubhouse. Sometimes we go crazy. We talk a lot of crap. Sometimes we have a lot of fun. We're just real people, and you're all invited to the conversation. So
what did you throw my name out for? Help people do what?
About the registering for the giveaway for the next radio kit that we announced.
Yeah, when we get to that point. I'm sorry, I was distracted when I realized we have a Blue Star Mother.
I saw that. Very, very nice.
We do? Where?
Yes.
I about pulled a Steve and got all misty out there.
I know.
Sandy.
Thank you, Sandy.
My glasses got a little foggy. Thank you, Sandy.
Hit me in the heart, man.
Thank you, Sandy. That's awesome. So, and Bean's here. Ant was here before, but Bean, I don't know if you saw it, but I'm wearing a very, very stylish Ham Radio Clubhouse Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie shirt, black on black, with Victor Alpha 3 Sierra Delta Oscar, made by a very talented t-shirt lady. I'm very pleased with it. Thank you very much, Bean.
He's
Thank
scared
you.
to wash it, so next week it might be a little grungy.
It's got peanut butter on it, and
It's
then
gonna have peanut butter,
like,
jelly
beer,
stains.
everything.
It's gonna have hot
Everything.
wings, all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff. But we
So-
told him he should wash it inside out.
And we
I don't know how well.
so-
I don't know if he's gonna listen or if he's gonna tell his wife to
So,
wash it.
folks,
inside
as
out.
you know, we like to give tips here, and just to include the all-inclusive laundry tips. I told him to make sure you wash it in cold water, and shake it out a few times. You don't have to put it into the dryer right away. Just let it naturally dry, because if not, it'll turn into a compression fit, and then knowing Molson, he'll look like either Schwarzenegger or the Molson man, or the
you're the Molson
Michelin
man.
the Molson.
The Michelin man.
I'm thinking Michelin.
Wow.
When I said Molson.
Stay Puff. He'll be Stay Puff.
Stay Puft. Or the Pillsbury Doughboy. I don't know, either one. But he's
All
showing
right.
off those muscles he has.
So I found Scout's link and I just dropped it in the chat.
Let's pin it.
He is currently at $490 of his $1,000 goal.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
We got
folks.
more
Let's
than
do
that to go.
We could
So
If everybody donated $5, he would get to $1,000. So,
That's right.
there you go.
There you go.
There you go. All right.
Quick math.
So hey, we're
then-
47 minutes into this. We've been chit chatting about Steve's Rolling Thunder. We was talking about everybody's weekends and everything. There is a title to this episode, isn't it?
is there?
There's a title for something tonight, isn't it? The giveaway. Are we giving something away tonight?
It's giveaway time, episode 63.
What are we giving away?
Well, the guy that talked about it ain't here.
Well, of course he's not, because he likes to do that. Like,
Well,
by the way, guys, you have this to do tonight. Bye.
What do we want
So
to give
we've
away?
come up.
Cigars?
We've come up with an idea. All right. Shane said, since he's not here, he's being voluntold for this. Shane said that he's going to be giving away. We can't do that. That's federally not allowed. Damn.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Well, there went bootlegging. So now we're going to be going ahead. We're going to be giving away another Jason KM4ACK antenna kit tonight. Probably in about 10 minutes. I've got the giveaway link up here. We just got to come up with a fun word to type in there. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that there. And yes,
Suicide prevention. That's a good.
I was thinking of something something appropriate along those
not
lines.
today, Satan.
Okay. Caitlin just nailed it. When does the clubhouse follow the title of the episode?
For about a minute every episode, okay? A minute. You get a minute out of every episode at least. Period. There you go.
Try. We really try. We really do. I think we follow it more on the pre-show before we go live. That's what we're talking about.
And obviously, Lindsay is a fan of the Fat Electrician.
Yeah, right. I was about to say, that's
It's
definitely
never a war
valid.
crime the first time.
Yes.
Speaking of episode topics, we need the chat's help on something, guys. There's two topics that I want to talk about, and I need the chat to determine two things. The first one, now nobody goes stealing this topic, digital therapy, right? We need somebody who can come in and tell me what digital mode I need to purchase, like get into. I'm not gonna go buy. No, I'm not. See, that's the problem. I'm not gonna go investing into all these different modes. How do you choose the proper mode for you? And so that's the first one, digital therapy. We need somebody to help us with that. And the second one, I don't know if you watched the stream the other day when I was on the radio, but we're gonna have. I think I want to have an episode called "Get Off My Lawn." That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everything get off my lawn, from HOA to frequency hogs to whatever it is that people, cures that whatever. So maybe in Discord, people should message me on the Molson channel or Molsonisms and tell us your things, your get off my lawn topic that we should hit on.
Enhancing the what grinds his gears.
Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it. So there's a lot of things that grind my gears, but if I did a Molson rant, I'd have 4 broken screens around me. Probably is what's going to happen.
All right, guys, I'm going to
22
run this.
today.
I will
I
run
like
this
that. I like
until 9 o'clock.
Dave, I got nothing.
10
This
minutes.
is like this would be my first thing, Dave. He asked me, "What do you have already?" Nothing. I have no digital modes.
So, folks, just a reminder.
Seriously, Joe.
22 days. Type it in. Type it in exactly as
Hey.
you see it on the screen. Do not-
I always want to
do
be a
not
winner.
alter it. And again, this is for the KM4ACK end-fed half-wave antenna. It's a great antenna. We all know about it. He's a good supporter of us. We support him. We're getting people back. You know, again, to get on the radio, what do you need? An antenna. Simple.
Yep.
Well, I need to clarify something, guys. I have FTA. I mean, like DMR, that stuff there.
DMR
need-
Star Fusion.
To get a
Yeah.
Pi Star,
Wires X, all that other nonsense.
because
Well-
you can cross mode everything but D Star.
So why not get the open spot?
I don't
The
know.
open spot can wires X cross. I believe Pi-Star has an issue with that.
But with the
Right.
cost of an open spot, you can buy all the radios.
Yes.
Well,
see, this is this. See, guys,
the
now
Open
I need
Spot
therapy
3
because I'm
should-
confused.
The
See, I
open
need
spot
digital
3 should be
therapy.
coming down in price because the open spot 4 was just announced and released for pre-order.
Wait, I just saw Rosa entered. Guys, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Dang. Marty, you're supposed to keep Rosa away from giveaway nights.
Really? What's up with that?
Good to see you, Rosa.
Marty, just
Hi,
buy
guys.
one. No, I can't.
Haven't seen them in a while. Good to see them, guys. Good to see you too.
Absolutely. Good people.
So, all right, while
I
we're
see
talking about
Tom in
stuff
there.
that, yep, Tom was in there too.
Yep, W4ID.
Ah, very
buddy.
cool. All right, so over the weekend we were talking about what we were doing over the weekend. All right, I was here Friday with the Scouts. Every year we do a flag planting for
Thank you.
everybody, and we take care of we'll take care of half a section. I had a few scouts show up. I had a lot of scouts that weren't able to show because they moved the time forward because of rain. And as soon as the tornado warning hit and the straight line winds, everybody took cover. So I think my hat finally dried yesterday. But we do that. It's a big thing for the scouts. We take care of putting the flags in for the majority of the cemetery. We do as much as we can for it. But yeah, it's something we do every year, and it is humbling to look at all of the stone, or all of the markers, and watch it and seeing all the flags that are there. We got that. But Saturday, I had to work, so that's why I was late Saturday. Punks. Oh, I knocked my beer bottles over. Good thing they were empty. Sunday, had to work. Sucked. And, yesterday, had to work. But I did have the parade. We did a Memorial Day parade, first time in a couple years in our town. And for the first time, I was able to pull our pack trailer. So we had a very good, we had a very fun event yesterday. So we had a good weekend. That's what I did this weekend.
Excellent.
And Thursday night I played POTA on FT8 off. For those of you that were paying attention,
Very nice.
it threw everybody off.
Yeah, I noticed that. I couldn't hear you.
Everybody's like, "What's going on? Why is Dan?" Oh, so yeah, I played.
Were you in the top 10?
No, it was actually. I think I finished off. I was in 15th. I don't remember. I got to go back and look at the records. But yeah,
Beer
no,
snack.
I was in the top third of the field that night.
Beer snack. We heard on Jason's happy hour. We heard that N8YO accidentally uploaded a log with.
No, it was malicious intent, and he
Okay.
knows it, and it was taken care of, and we're
Wow.
no longer. No, the case is
didn't even let
closed.
it-
The
it
case
didn't-
is closed.
It went to
The
Ham
case
court.
is closed.
It went to Ham court.
The case is closed. It's taken
All right.
care of.
So
It's
Johnny
taken care
Cochran.
of.
Okay, so Johnny Cochran has spoken.
Remember, if the contacts don't fit,
You must have quit.
Too legit to quit.
So
don't worry, Mike. I got your back. It's all closed.
Mike, I was getting ready to stick up for you, and then all of a sudden, right out of the gate, he set me down.
But Beer Snack, you're talking about the cemetery that you go to and do the flags.
Yeah.
Could you imagine doing 639 acres of those flags?
Was that Arlington?
Arlington National Cemetery
Yeah.
is 639 acres of why freedom is not actually free.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
And for the first time in history, civilians have been able to lay a flower at the Tomb of the Unknown.
Oh, I didn't know that. Really?
That was
Yeah,
Saturday.
you never did answer me on that. You was busy. You was away doing things. But yeah, I was like, you talking about like just for today or today yearly? Because I've never seen that.
It was just that day, as far as I know. They may do it in the future, but
You know, when I first seen that video, my first instinct was, "Oh crap!" There's a lot of people finna get yelled at. Just thought process there.
They actually, if anybody has seen the changing of the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown, they actually moved his walking mat to the other side of the tomb, and you lay the flower pretty much right where he walks.
Wow.
And it was huge. I have a short video of my dad laying a flower there on my Twitter. And yeah, to say it's powerful is not giving it what it's due. The changing of the guard, to see it happen and to know the symbolisms that are done between the changing and their actual walk that they do. And mind you, they have walked that walk 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week since they were
all kinds of weather,
hurricanes, winter.
It don't make a difference.
They actually had a presidential order to stand down.
And they didn't.
And they said, "Sir, with all due respect, we will stand our post." And, that says a lot for those tomb guards.
Sure does.
So, yeah, it is insane. Unfortunately, the changing of the guard that they did on Saturday was not their standard change. It didn't have the same cadence that it usually has, but they still did the change. I think I have a video of it. I need to look and see. I didn't live stream that. I might do that next year because I will go back again. And actually, the Blue Star Mothers Monday got to lay a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown. And unfortunately, I was headed home Monday, so I didn't get to see that. But yeah, that is one that is crazy.
So just want to take a second and give a shout out to Mad Swimbaiter. Thanks for your service, man. I'm Canadian. I don't know any program for suicide prevention, but listen, man, our hearts are there too. And if somebody knows one, if you know one, damn it, we'd be happy. We'd be happy to pump it, man. Don't worry, we're totally, our heart is there, man. So we'd be happy to promote something like that. But honestly, even as a Canadian, thank you for your service, 12 years there. So thanks, buddy. Honestly, thank you.
The TAPS program does have a suicide prevention section of it. But yeah, I'd love to find an organization that focuses on it, not just the 22 a day, acknowledgement, but the how do we get this to the forefront? How do we stop it from happening? What can we do to prevent it?
Ben Williams.
Ben, congratulations. One of the projects in my office is actually a Marine Corps project on how to identify potential suicide risk. And that's a whole shooting match that we're working on. So yeah, that's something that, helps pay my bills, is that prevention and identifying the markers for that. So yeah, it is near and dear to me.
And Ben, congratulations.
Good job, Ben. Congratulations.
Oh, Ben said pay it forward.
What?
What?
Where? Prove it. Okay.
That work?
Here we go.
Very, very thoughtful, Ben. Very, very thoughtful. Thank you.
I saw my name in there, and I purposely did it in all caps.
Four-wheeling redneck.
Four-wheeling redneck.
Four-wheeling redneck. You're riding with me next year, right, brother? You said you had a bike. I'm going to call you out on it right here on stream.
All right. Also, reach out to us on the Discord. Get us your call sign. Get us your address. We'll get it out to you. All right.
And make some contacts. Four-wheeling redneck, get on the air. Let us know.
Yes.
Yeah, let us know. Tell matter of fact, maybe if you want to come on the show for a little bit, we'll bring you in and you could talk about your experience with the antenna, how you installed it, what you did. Doesn't have to be formal. You don't have to do pictures if you don't want. Doesn't have to be 4K quality with a drone. Just be a regular guy like us.
Yeah. Ben has 2 of those antennas already. That's why.
Oh, very nice.
Well, so do I, but that doesn't mean you can never have too many antennas, Ben. Seriously. We had K8MRD on the show Saturday night, and he couldn't count how many antennas he had.
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
Don has too many antennas.
I got more
There's no
antennas
such
than I had
thing.
radios, but still, it is
It's
what
whatever
it
you
is.
need to.
I got
But
a
you know
new
some.
antenna.
But you know some.
What's that one?
What's that?
It's got green wire on it. That looks like is that the
Is that
X10
spark
wire?
plug? That's a spark plug antenna, isn't
That's
it?
a spark plug. That's a 100-watt spark plug.
Ooh.
I
You
gotta
wanna
find
know?
that.
You want to know why I like having an extra antenna or 2 or 3 or 4? Because every once in a while I come across somebody who needs something, and you know what? People have helped me in my life, and I don't do it for an award. And I'll do it quietly.
Yeah.
When someone needs an antenna, someone's on hard times, or they just need to pick up a gift, maybe Christmas in July, whatever. That's when you do it. That's when you do it. And Bean is right. Bean is right. You don't have enough antennas. Get some more.
Yep.
Damn it, these doggles are looking good, guys. I think I'm going to order some. I just gotta say.
He's gonna have so many goggles in the next 30 to 60 days. I guarantee you, Molson will have at least 3 pairs, if not more.
I gotta order something. I think I should
So-
order
two.
some, not some. He said.
Before
I
we
got
go,
2 dogs, and we're looking to get a
So
third.
2 dogs, 3. That's 3 goggles times 2 is at least 6. One's gonna crack or break. You know that. So he'll have 10.
oh yeah.
If they're like
So-
antennas, you need more than what you think.
Before we go too far off, I gotta show off a little bit. There's my bike, and that's me with my Escort from this year.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And then Dad on the trike.
Mhm.
Yes, he looks like a kid on a tricycle,
Mm-hmm.
but he's 6'5". That's the only thing I didn't get from him. My mom is 5'9", so I got stuck with her height. But
I heard you got
We-
the mailman's looks too. But
no, actually, smart ass. I'll go ahead and
milkman.
call you out on that one. My grandmother had my baby picture at 3 months old and my dad's baby picture. And somebody asked her how she got such a yellowed picture of her grandson because we were in the exact same outfit.
oh, nice.
My
Those
mom
threads were
wor-
still good, huh?
Yeah. Well, my mom wonders if she was even involved in the birth.
Special delivery.
So
That's some weird stuff going on there.
right.
So how do you think that happened?
Not sure.
See, this is what happens when someone says squirrel on the show. See
The
what
only
happens?
thing I got from Mom was
Got to
the
change the
height.
mood somehow, guys.
2 minutes we were just talking about antennas, and now we're talking about gynecology here.
Nobody said anything about that, Don.
Right?
Get your head out from between the thighs.
Wow.
Never.
Sandy.
Sandy, thank you.
Sandy, thank you for
Thank
the
you,
super
Sandy.
sticker.
Hey guys,
Mailman or
I was looking at the calendar today. Tomorrow is June 1st. We know it's the unofficial hurricane season, from the National NOAA and the Weather Channel and all your other favorite people.
Yep.
24 days to field day. So if anybody's participating in the ARRL annual event called Field Day, you got 24 days, 23 days to kind of think about what you're going to do, unless you're going to figure it all out on that Friday night before and wing it.
Well, and next weekend, actually this coming weekend, is Museum Ships on the Air. Museum Ships Weekend. I will personally be operating at least a little bit as November 4 Hotel Lima Hotel, the H.L. Hunley.
And where's that located?
Charleston, South Carolina. It is the first and only Confederate submarine that's accredited with sinking a Union vessel. Now, it was a suicide mission. They didn't make it out, but, they were a little too close when the charge detonated. So, but yeah, we will be operating, my local club will be operating as N4HLH. The other club here in town, I'm not sure what call sign they'll be using, but they will be operating off of the USS Yorktown, which is the aircraft carrier here in town. And they actually have a radio room on the Yorktown with HF. So if anybody comes down this way, I do know the president of that club. We can go over and actually play radio from the Yorktown.
Nice.
I can set that up. Just give me a heads up.
So somehow, guys, I went from doggles to Googling hex beams. If anybody knows a hex beam kit I can purchase that can hit 40 meters, now I know that's going to be a big boy.
Radio waves.
Radio Waves has a kit for that.
Let's look at this. See, I wanted to make my own.
MFJ has one.
You want something permanent, right?
But I want something permanent. I want to make my own. The problem, I'll be honest with you guys, I can't get fiberglass pipe. Like you guys can get fiberglass pipe from McMaster Carr and other suppliers. You can't get that here. Just what's great about the fiberglass pipe you can get is they like the one size down will fit into the other, so you can do the go together. I can't get that here in Canada. I'd have to bring it in from the States, and that's just going to throw the budget way over top.
Dumb question. There's nothing. They don't sell it in Home Depot or Lowe's.
No, not real fiberglass.
Well, okay.
And not in that size.
Okay, so size
Daniel,
matters.
much like the DX Commander, the best way to do it is buy a kit that's already out there.
That's what I want to do.
Because you can source all the parts, but it's probably going to cost you more.
Yeah.
Just ask Dude about building the Lieutenant Dude, and he'll tell you it cost him more than had he just bought the DX Commander.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Well, see, so Carlos is saying get the Gigaparts mass. So like I said, I want to do permanent here, and then I have the tower. So it would go about 70 feet up in the air. I could push it a little bit higher, 70-ish feet. Because I have a 58-foot tower that I purchased. I could do a 12-foot extension on the mast pipe. I could get a 20-foot, like, thick-walled aluminum to do my mast pipe. So I'd obviously have to do some calculations or figure it out, but I could extend that sucker up pretty high.
Bean, thank you for the heads up on that. Kilo Hotel 6 Bravo Bravo will be operating from Honolulu as the USS Missouri on FT8 for those of you that need a Hawaii contact. Now,
FT8's not real radio.
If they're
Only
in a
if they're
POTA park,
participating on Thursday nights.
if they're in a POTA park, that's even better. So,
all right. So, what about 6-foot garden stakes? You just zip tie them together.
Yeah,
they might honestly, not. They might not hold the weight.
He already has the tower.
Listen, like I have two buddies who have hex beams not far from here. One makes it through an ice storm, one doesn't. Essentially, the whole thing will sort of flip over. It'll look like an umbrella. So, like a hex beam looks like an umbrella that got ruined in the wind, right?
Right,
like
right. It does. Up. Yeah, it does.
And so when you get heavy snow and ice, it'll look like a real umbrella. And then the question, the what seems to me up here, the true test of quality is, will it spring back after it melts? And
so let me ask this question.
Yeah.
Why don't people just install it upside down? It's going to radiate the same.
Normally, your higher bands are higher. Your higher bands need to be at the top.
Why?
Because
the quarter wave off the ground.
The quarter wave off the ground.
Put it up higher.
Yeah, but then you lose the.
Come on. Man.
Actually, your lower
I got a wire 15 feet.
The bolster generator is not working fast enough, right?
Yeah, the lower bands need to be higher.
Well,
right?
Yeah.
See, I don't think that works out here in Mississippi with this clay dirt we got.
No, it
I
doesn't.
mean, my wire antenna is like 15 feet off the ground, and I still work the world. So
God
It's all
bless
based upon your soil too. Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
talking
I got a
about that, I'm
hammer.
fixing to have to redo that thing.
Why?
My standoff on the tower wasn't as strong as I thought when I was trying to tighten the wire, and it's kind of,
Did it go limp?
Yeah.
fair snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It
make
went
an
wrong.
insulator for that.
Right.
Color
So
blue.
while we're talking about limp hex beams, if you're part of the Ham Radio Clubhouse Discord, I'm going to put the link into the Discord channel to come and join us on the stream. We'd love to have you guys come on.
You know, Kyle should really. I think Kyle should come on. You know something? He needs a hug. He started earlier today on Twitter, and
Listen, he's expecting field day. Please copy Kilo Delta 2 Fox Mike Whiskey.
Kyle, join us. Kyle,
One
join us.
one ESNJ. That's what he's expecting. Please copy.
And if
Please
Norm-
copy.
And if Norm is, where's Norm? I haven't seen Norm. I think Norm may be the best guy to give Kyle a hug. Yeah, to make it all better.
A nice big bear hug.
So
Exactly.
since we're talking towers, you know, I may have a tower project going on right now.
Is it erect yet?
No, the concrete's not set yet.
You gonna have a big erection party?
Yep, absolutely.
Will be barbecue and all
That
that.
usually happens at night in the middle of the night, you know, when you're younger.
Gonna grill some smoked sausage.
I thought it was first thing in the morning, but this is the freestanding support that a buddy of mine just built for me.
Oh.
So
Interesting.
So what? For what?
for my tower, because the tower that I
Can't be
have,
freestanding and support a tower.
well, the tower that I have is supposed to be fastened to a building,
Yes.
but the tower manufacturer makes one of these plates, systems that will actually hold up their larger tower without it being secured to anything other than this plate and the concrete.
Ah.
And it's for the tilt over effect. And
Okay, can't wait to see that.
yep,
I
will
believe
get-
you. I'm just confused, and I also love it when you can make something a manufacturer sells for hundreds of dollars too much.
Hundreds, try thousands.
I was just thinking of the little platform on the side of a run tower. They want $300 for, and
Oh yeah,
You
no. So
There's your
that
answer.
that assembly is 7 foot tall and about 2 foot by 2 foot. The one that they sell is almost 3 foot by 3 foot and 7 foot tall.
I still don't buy it, Jody.
I do have
Using arms that are pulled together by tension, they're going to have the tension upside down too.
No, they're not, because gravity is going to be pulling it closer together.
It'll take.
Yeah, but it's
man,
fiberglass
you're talking
glass,
about
man.
like coax loss. It's not going to be that much.
Fiberglass. It's fiberglass. But what could be is it could be maybe the interference with the mass pipe. I don't know enough.
No,
about
I
it.
gotta agree with Joe on this one, because that's like me saying to you guys, "Hey guys, I lost 5 pounds." You guys are gonna look at me like, "Really?"
Dude,
What if we hung you upside down?
Dude,
Yeah.
you take a long pee, you lose 5 pounds. What do you want? A slap on the back?
Yeah, but he's old enough to where it goes trickle, trickle, trickle.
Yeah, you're at the age of prostate, right?
good night, Bean.
Good night, Bean.
Good night, Bean.
So
So we have 2 friends coming into the clubhouse. We got number 1. We have Whiskey Alpha 7 Papa Bravo Echo Pat.
Hello.
POTA
Hey,
by
how you
example.
doing?
You know what, Pat? You lived up this weekend to your YouTube channel's name, POTA by example, because you showed up to a park with a working battery where Steve didn't.
Correct, and you helped them out.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yes,
yep,
that's right.
he saved my bacon, and I got a successful activation out of it.
And then we also
Nice.
got Carlos KD9OLN. Carlos, always good to have you on the show, buddy.
Carlos,
Thank you,
there he
fellas.
is.
I came to
I
offer.
gotta give-
I came to offer assistance.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What's this?
No, this is legitimate. This is legitimately assistance, right?
It was
If
when
we-
we started talking about the erection party.
No, not that.
Called
I'm
the
talking about
fluffer.
fiberglass.
So wait,
Talking about
Carlos,
fiberglass.
did you take up a new job as a fluffer? A tower fluffer?
If you're listening on the podcast right now, please do not drive off the road.
I should have known better than to come in here and say anything.
Oh yeah.
All right, goodbye.
So,
Can I,
Hello,
interrupt
Carlos.
for-
How are you
can I-
doing tonight?
Can I
sir?
interrupt for 1 second? 1 second.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So
Of
guys,
course.
we have hit on a very, very, I think we're all passionate about a topic, right? And I like to
Yep.
put something to bed right now. We have a lot of passion towards everything from just our brother and sisters normal to the people in uniform. And so I would like to put an invitation. Matt Swimbaiter, check me out on QRZ. Send me an email. Tell me what you want to support. I'd love to. I think we all would love to support our brothers and sisters in uniform. And send me a message. And let's work on something. I think the clubhouse, I would like all our people in the chat. If you want to support service members for suicide prevention, put a one in the chat.
Yeah,
Hit
we
me up,
definitely
man.
need to know which ones are,
Hit me
got a
up.
lot more legitimacy to them.
Look on QRZ, Victor Alpha 3 Sierra Delta Oscar. Send me an email. Let's work on this together and try and come up with a program. All right?
Yep.
So, anyways,
Now let's
not to
talk about
interrupt.
the uniform in the room.
Hello.
please copy.
You know, I was dogging on field day pretty hard today, but it's one of those contests, not a contest that
It's not a contest.
It's not a contest, but it is a contest. People get on the air, they get experience, you get the new hams out there. It's not bad. Just
Bye, Carlos.
all I ask is whenever you go to 40 and 20 and there's no place to run and you want to run, go to 15, go to 10. Make your way up to 6.
No, I want to squeeze at the 1.5 kilohertz between.
Let me squeeze in here. Let me squeeze in
I'm
here
going to
so I can.
squeeze all of this kilohertz in between two other stations.
There's plenty of
I want to
plenty
see
of
how many
band
contacts
space.
I can make on 2 meters.
There's plenty of band space.
Are they doing that on FT8? The same thing. Please copy. I mean, obviously,
No.
is FT8?
No, you can't do it on FT8. You can't do please copy. It's all.
Oh, you could.
I mean,
Oh, that'd be pretty funny.
And then what about on CW? You're not doing it on CW. So sideband voice is the only.
Yeah.
I don't think it's happening on SSTV, right?
Well, you could put it in the image.
Please copy.
I mean, I'm sure Don has.
Don.
Did I just give my brother Don an idea?
Yep.
He's gonna post a meme. I know he will.
It's gonna be
There's
Kyle. Be
Carlos.
like, please copy. He's just gonna have you red faced, like.
I
Like
don't.
he's trying to pinch one out.
It's a turtle head. I don't
There you
monitor
go.
the SSTV, but I can just imagine Don in free space just, sending meme after meme out. And nobody knows what's going on. It's just an inside joke between Don and himself. Because
guys are
nobody
in-
else knows what's going on.
Others are sending the nice palm trees, the cars.
Right.
And there's SKT.
And they look on their screen and they're just like, I don't understand this image, but he gave me a 5.9, so I guess I'll answer him.
I was looking for a certain flex image that I could see going out on SSTV.
Oh,
He
he's
probably
already
already
said-
did that.
Yeah, he's already.
He's
That's
already
old
done that
news.
one.
That's old news.
Yeah.
You're behind on that one.
I'm sure that he's probably sent out the unicorn meme a couple of times too. That's old. That's old news too.
I'm gonna see what I saved a bunch while you guys are chatting. Let me see what I can find here. Because
What you got, Carlos?
Well,
He
what
was
I
coming
gonna
to help
say-
with something.
what I
He was
gonna
saying
say
something
is,
about being a fluffer.
No, negative Ghost Rider, negative.
The pattern is full.
As I understand, Beer Snack wants to be a fluffer. I was going to say, Molson needs a go-between. If you can find the fiberglass mask that you're looking for, you can send it to my place, and I'll relay it to your place, man. If there's an issue with getting
He'll
it,
fence it for you. No problem.
You
So-
live near Chicago, right?
Fiberglass runner
close
here
enough.
across the border.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a private message.
all
And
right, the thing is, we Latinos are known for, carrying things across borders. So I may as well start carrying things north of the border instead of south.
Hey, I don't think you can case that.
That's great.
Carlos, I don't
Oh, wait a
think you can case that.
Wait a minute.
I'm
I
just gonna
found your
leave that there.
transport. Hang on. I think I found your transport.
But
Yeah,
wait a minute.
Jody. Carlos has got a javelin-based fiberglass mass delivery system. Oh, that's great.
Jody's on it.
There you go. There you go. That's what you
and
do
we
there.
may have lost Carlos again. Nope, he's back. But
Oh, it's
Carlos,
great.
while we're talking about, setting stuff up, I've kind of figured out how to do the parachute to parachute mobile contact on 20 meters.
How so? Because we're going to try on. So I have a soft now plan on the 18th because my sister's visiting and I didn't realize it was that weekend. The gang, Rob from California that does parachute mobile out there, is going to be jumping on the 18th. I was planning on making a jump on the 18th with him, at the same time as him, so that we could do parachute to parachute. So if you have a good idea on how to make it work, let me know because I'm all ears.
Well, like we did for your first or one of your first HF jumps, we need to get a few relay stations to just start having a QSO and have somebody on the ground at each that is either in Discord with us or on the phone with somebody. Tell us jumpers away. We'll listen for your call, and then we'll just release the frequency to you. I think that's probably the best way to do it.
Well, that would help. But the part of the issue is that while I have 100 watts to play with, Rob in California only has 20. And he's done parachute mobile a number of times on HF and doesn't get very far. And I have a feeling it has to do with his antenna.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
'cause
talk
that's
him
only
into
a half
getting an
S,
FFWave, half wave, but
So sounds like we need to get him on an 891 and a little bit better end-fed half wave.
He's using an Elecraft KX2, I think,
And he's getting 20 watts out of that?
or whatever the maximum that is. I talked to
think
him
it's
on
10.
Saturday.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I
think it's
10
10
from
on-
10 from an external battery, right?
Yeah, the KX3 can do 15 max.
Right. Correct.
Yeah, with the new firmware.
Well, maybe and
Yeah.
it's entirely possible that I'm 100% full of crap, and I'm just wrong.
Use the bathroom, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Bathroom is
out-
down the hall.
turns out I wasn't
there's a
pregnant.
sign in
It's
there
just it was backed up.
Carlos, no, there's a sign, and when you're done, there's a sign on the wall that says, "Please wash your hands." Employees must wash their hands. So guess what?
Please copy.
Yeah.
Please copy.
I broke Beer's neck. Yeah.
No, that was a good one. Yep, that was good. No test stick needed for that one.
But, yeah, so we need to figure out what their setup is and how to get them a little more power to get them out.
Yeah.
Big 5 watts should do it, but 100 watts never hurts.
Yeah, I mean, if 20 watts, let's say whatever he might have, let's call it 10 watts for the sake of argument.
Mm-hmm.
If 10 watts is good, then 100 watts is gooder.
Oh well, wait a minute.
I was waiting for that one.
Well, and
I'm still going to credit that one to Don.
No,
I'm still going to credit that one to Don. You know that, right?
even I know. even though I know that was better to do.
so, Kyle, what is it? Between 5 and 20 watts is one S unit?
Yeah, not even that. I mean, if you get, you guys have to have your antenna, a good antenna system, and the right orientation, and obviously propagation. Last time that I checked, the vocap prediction for propagation didn't have parachute mobile as an option. So I'm not really sure if you're going to be able
Not
to.
popular enough yet.
Yeah, right. It's like 4 people. We need 6. So
Steve, I think doubling your power. If someone can correct me, doubling your power is a half an S unit. Is Obonics. Thank you, Ed.
Yeah.
it's so fun.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what the actual was on there.
Daniel, write that down.
It's not going to matter. So, I mean, you're going to jump out of the plane, you're going to deploy your antenna, you're going to start calling CQ, and if propagation is there, you're going to hear each other. If not, you're going to have to try again next time.
At the end of the day, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah,
I mean,
that's
if you
something
wanted to bring a linear amplifier up there and shoot 1,500 watts out of your butt, you might be able to make contact. But I don't know if that is possible.
Yeah, call him Carton.
Well,
Yeah.
when the amp
Well-
weighs as much as you do, that's a little dangerous for the parachute, right?
Right.
Well, I just have to get a much bigger parachute. That's all there's to it, you know.
So
you say, if
so you
Carlos
come
can
down
carry the
slower?
linear-
let me try a different connection. I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Carlos has got a couple of different internet providers there at his house. What's going on there?
I don't think he's at
He's
home
got three. He's
tonight.
got 2 access points.
Oh.
One's his and one's the neighbor's.
Yeah.
That's
and
great.
looks like Pat's got the strobe show going back in.
I was just
behind
going
him.
to say, is there a fire truck backing up in the bay?
Had a call and they left him.
Yeah.
Oh, they left you behind. Didn't make the first truck.
No, I don't ride the ambulance, man. I don't ride the ambulance. I'm too mean to patients. They won't let me ride the ambulance.
Put a Band-Aid on it. Suck it up.
They'll be
Get
like,
over it.
"Oh, I hurt," but suck it up.
Let me see if this is better.
Hey, folks, if we haven't acknowledged, our brother Shane is in, so obviously he must be in the bathroom on a bathroom break. He must be in stall 3, where there's the best internet there.
As long as he's not in there too long where his legs go numb, so he's good.
He's right. Or those little, yeah. He goes to stand up and he's walking funny.
That's a voice of experience there, Beer Snack.
Hey, listen, all right?
We've all done that. We've all done that.
Well, at least
All
he's
been there, done that.
yeah. A good thing he's in the chat and not live, so we don't have to hear
Yes.
all the trombones going off.
The echo sounds.
Right.
The acoustics are wonderful in there.
And so are the mirrors.
But
That's
I
what I'm
think
worried about is the mirrors.
Very
I think
good
s-
plasma. Wait, Plasma just made a joke. Very good plasma. You know, plasma's a funny. You know, that guy's on it.
I think Steve has got a good idea on clearing the frequency as much as you can, and as you come down, see if you can hear each other and letting
Yeah.
those guys talk. And if you can't make contact in the first 30 seconds, you're probably not going to make contact. So then it's a free for all.
I agree.
It's a
You're
free
right.
for all.
Eh.
You should do it on 7,200.
yeah.
Or wait,
Yeah.
20 meters, 14,300. 14,313. 313.
Oh. Kyle, you have an amp, right?
Well, at the contest station I do, but I don't personally.
You should whistle
Yeah.
into it and see what happens.
So maybe we could get you to hold the frequency from the contest station.
Now we could do that. I could put 1,000 watts in the air.
Yeah, huh? You know. And yeah,
Compensating.
You know,
from the guy that's got an amp. From the guy that's got an amp. You know.
I'll be watching on the YouTube side because my connection sucks donkey right now.
Not
so-
right now. You're
Carlos,
perfect.
man,
You're
you're,
good?
you're good now.
You're
But
good
yeah,
now.
I may be coming through. My upload may be fine, but my download, I can't hear any. Like you, that's what you guys sound like
Well-
right now. So
Good.
my download is just blown out of
He
the
tapped
water.
into our Mars feed, guys.
Right.
That's our Starlink. That's the
that's-
Starlink feed.
that's how Clubhouse sounds all the time. What are you talking about?
Oh, hey.
What's
Hey.
that? What was in Star
Hey.
Wars? The alien
Hey.
beer. What was the
Kyle,
alien beer?
you owe us an apology. If not, you're going to be mopping the floor. That's the rules around here.
I'm
No,
sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Put him on
Right.
the
You know
tree
I love
anyway.
I sent.
Okay,
I was.
like
a,
I said,
I
gotta
sent
bail.
you giraffes
This
this
is-
morning.
All right, later,
Hard.
Carlos.
I sent you
See you,
good night,
Carlos.
Carlos.
You sent me what?
Giraffes. I sent you some.
Oh yeah, you
giraffes.
did. You sent me giraffes.
They were cute.
I was like, what are these?
Well, giraffes
It's so he
make
could feel
make
taller?
it-
Is that what it is?
No, they make him.
Oh, is that a short joke?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, it
no.
was. He was
Come
picking on
on.
your height.
Okay, now
I
now we're
didn't-
even.
He was
No,
helping you get to the
actually
top of your
wasn't.
tower.
Beer Snack is not representing my true feelings. I didn't even think about that part of it.
There you
They
go,
were
guys.
cute.
On the Clubhouse, we only drink Romulan ale or Warnog. That's it. Just to let you know.
Oh, Romulan ale.
You know what's funny is let's
Bourbon
talk
barrel.
about Dayton for a little bit. I got one. Caitlin is a lot taller than you think. She's a tall girl.
Is she?
Two.
Kyle, you got to look up to everybody, just like
Well,
that's
no,
okay.
A
Two.
12-year-old median height kid would put you to shame.
she's
So
21.
like,
Two. I got recognized a couple of times at Dayton, and out of the handful of people that came up to me and said, "Hey, thanks for doing YouTube
Sheriff's
on
office.
Ham Radio." Well, one guy came up, and the first thing he didn't even say hello. The first thing he came up to
usually
was just
don't.
like, "You're a lot shorter than I thought," and I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And then he introduced himself, and I was thinking, you know what? Am I nice to this jerk off, or do I give him the time of day? And I was nice to him.
That's like, no, seriously, you bring up a good point real quickly. When someone hasn't seen you in a while, say, hey, you gained weight.
Yeah.
Why would you say that to somebody?
Right.
I say that to my friends.
it's like
Right.
anybody needs to be told they've gained weight. Like seriously,
Thanks. My
Like,
scale
thanks.
didn't tell me that this morning.
Yeah.
Jackass.
Yeah. My funhouse.
I threw away my scale.
I have a funhouse mirror in my house, and I
no, it's hard to tell with my concave mirror. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah,
for
thank
reminding
you.
me.
I'm working on my dad bod.
As I walk away from you, my self-esteem just went out the window.
Oh, Kyle, it could be worse. They could walk up and say, "Please copy."
Well, I did have that too.
Oh yeah.
All right, who did it? Because I need to send him a sticker.
Ben, have I seen Don Wilbanks in person? I have. I've met Don at Huntsville, and I hear you on that one too.
Oh, he's back for more. Did you went to your other girlfriend's house now for internet, Carlos?
Nope. This is Chrome, and this is still choking. So I'll go back to just watching on YouTube.
Put some lettuce in front of the hamsters and just make them spin faster. Give them a cheese it.
I heard
So
something about there, but that was it. Hey, listen, what you your own problems, all right?
All right, see you, Carlos.
Bye, Fluffer.
later.
Didn't even
glad
give
he
the man
came
a
in-
chance.
I'm glad he came in to say that. 'Cause
So Caitlin says she's 5'11", so even I would have to look up to Caitlin.
She's a tall girl.
Man, he
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
short.
she's
I would too.
she's tall.
We all look up to you, Kate.
Now I gotta know. I've never met you guys in person. Are you guys all like sub 5'10"?
Yep.
Yep.
Most of
Pretty-
us.
yeah, I'm
I was gonna
5'10".
say.
I'm 5'10".
I was thinking,
How tall are you,
5'10",
Beer
6'4"?
Snack? He's like, I'm 4'2". My name is Gimli.
You got my licky germs.
Listen, I'm between 5'5" and 5'7", depending on which shoes I'm wearing.
Depending on which convenience store I'm leaving at that point in time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. And then he takes off the bowling shoes so he can't trace them.
It's funny.
It's okay. I'm only 5 foot. My sister debates me all the time. I'm either 5'10" or 5'11". So
Okay.
You know who was taller than I expected? Tom, Tango Oscar Mike from Tango Oscar Mike in 3WS.
He was just on here a little while ago.
Yeah,
He's
he was
still
taller
here.
than I expected.
yeah.
Well, good game.
Oh yeah, good.
Oh, good.
He's like the
game.
Jolly
Hey.
Green Giant.
Yeah.
Well, wait. All right. So you bring up good game. Has anybody received this month's episode of QST?
Yes.
Yes, he's on
All
the
right.
cover. Yep.
Yes. So he's on the cover, sitting down, and he still looks like he's standing up behind
That's
the
true.
table.
That is true.
Right.
That is true. Very, 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 very happy for him and the daughter. Very.
So
Yes.
when they say coffee stunts your growth, I'm going to grab that picture and say, bull.
Holy shit! Wild Hogs and Ham is 6'5".
Yeah.
Here, this is a picture that I took. How can I share my screen here? Share. Let's see. Share screen. Share screen. This is a picture that I took of Good Game at Huntsville.
That's all right.
Oh my god!
I thought that was appropriate.
That's great.
You win,
He could-
Kyle.
He can actually cut your hair, the top of your hair, without bending over.
Did he look down and say, Kyle, your bald spot's coming in nice?
Yeah, yeah.
Kyle, the worst part about it, Kyle, is I can tell that the camera was below you, so it was aimed up.
No, that was right at face level there.
Oh yeah.
It aimed up and it still cut off good games.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Listen, man. We don't discriminate. We like you no matter what height you are, Kyle.
Well, thanks.
Oh, there you go, Kyle.
That was a vote of confidence.
There you go, Kyle.
Oh yeah, there we go. Off to POTA.
I love that picture of you.
That's funny.
Uh-oh.
Crap. Guys.
No. Don't do it.
Behave
Nobody
yourself.
click it. Nobody do it. Nobody do it.
We're in
Nobody let him in.
Behave
No,
yourself.
is he still in the bathroom?
I can hit it myself, beer snack.
Oh, look who showed up.
Did
They
you
let you in
change the back?
penitentiary?
Wait. Are
Let
you
me
in
out
the
early.
bathroom? Are you in the bathroom and that's the backdrop that you took? So
He's green screened in
the
today.
green
Yeah.
screen. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, brother.
You got some
Steve?
catching up to do, Shane. Chug.
Thank you for the yeah, I know, right? Steve, thank you for the Hershey Yingling, my friend. This is
Absolutely.
delicious.
Did all 4 bottles make it to you?
Nope.
How many of them were open?
2. Well, there was a 6-pack in there, but only 2 of them burst.
Oh shit!
So 4 of them. Yeah. So I got the.
So
box.
now they have Hershey's macaroni flavored Hershey's flavored macaroni.
So I went down to pick the box up, and I opened it up, and I was like, "Why is there a plastic bag over my over this box?" And the end of it was ripped to shreds. And I was like, well, all right." So I opened
So who
it
was
up
the carrier?
and
Who was the
to-
carrier?
United States Postal Service. Who else?
So that means the truck, that warehouse, everything smells.
smells
Wherever
like
it's-
beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor
You
driver.
were their favorite customer that
Exactly.
week whenever it
So that
busted
guy-
in their facility.
That
Yeah.
guy got home. That guy got back to the distribution center, had to pull out the garden hose to spray out the truck.
Yeah.
So I got wait a minute. I got a question, Steve. When they tell you to select yes or no, is there anything fragile, hazardous, and did you select any of that?
I didn't see that option.
That's the first thing they ask.
Yeah.
No, it asked me if there was anything that was against
Illegal.
certain rules,
Oh man.
and it didn't say anything about liquid or breakable. So I just
What'd you use? Dish towels? Dude, man, you gotta use bubble wrap or something.
I
Oh,
used
they
bubble
were
wrap.
bubble wrapped. Yeah.
It was bubble wrap.
They were bubble.
I think,
Wow.
I think what happened is they may have either gotten hot or got really shooken up because they weren't broken. They just spewed out the top. So
That's what styrofoam shipping is for.
well,
either
so-
way, I appreciate it, man. The 4 that I did get, that's
okay.
fantastic.
I thought about doing spray foam.
Then I have to chisel the bottles out.
No. What you do, just because I've done this with other packages, you put a trash bag down. You spray foam in the trash bag. You put what you want to protect on the trash bag.
Ah,
And then you do another trash bag and spray foam. And before it completely fills up, you seal the box.
okay.
See, folks,
They used
this
to do
is what
this.
we
They
learned.
did this.
We were
Working
talking
at Radio
about,
Shack, shipping returns back and forth.
Yeah.
When
So
we would
true.
get them back from the RMAC Center, they would come in the plastic with the foam, the hardened foam, so it was wrapped
stuff.
around the thing, conformed to the to the object.
See,
Yep.
see,
Joe,
guys,
your mic sounds amazing, buddy.
Me? I thought you said
You're the only
the
Joe
other
in the
Joe.
group.
I thought you said Junior. I'm like, wait a minute.
you're here.
Hey, okay. Well, since I got the floor, Izzo, there's quite concern in the chat concerning you and your cigar. Are you smoking the label?
Yes, he is.
No, I'm not.
No,
what
his
is it?
ash ran away.
Your ass ran away.
That ash is running.
Oh, watch your fingers there, buddy.
Touch it up, buddy. Touch it up.
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
the label comes off halfway through, and let me just quickly point out at the beginning of the stream we were talking about how to help each other, brothers and sisters. We talked about financial donations. We talked about laundry.
Hey, dude.
How to do laundry, and now we're talking about how to do shipping and receiving. So this is another reason why you come here on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like home ec.
And what the?
Minus the
Next, we'll
apron.
teach you how to do your taxes.
Here's how to write
Add that to the disclaimer of the clubhouse intro.
Well, we learned how to throw fiberglass posts across the border. So
Yes, we did.
I don't know where that lies
We're
in the
gonna-
whole grand scheme of things,
Are we
but
going to pole vault across the border with it? Or? turn loose and let it just fly.
I love
Yeah.
that
No,
a
it's-
lot.
we're using the javelin system to do it.
Yeah.
You have one of those like the water balloon slingers. You're just gonna pull it back and
Right.
shoot that thing
Like an-
across the border.
Like
The
an arborist.
the
The arborist throw, yeah.
spring slot, yeah.
Daniel, here comes one.
Well, you know what?
Get ready, Daniel.
No. That's actually going to be Joseph, GKT, helping him catching it.
Listen,
That's
all
his
right.
job.
If we're throwing javelins, okay, listen. A shout out to all the javelin catchers out there that are still around.
It's a dying art.
They're good for at least once.
Oh, thank you, Carlos. Appreciate that.
Oh, can you imagine?
No.
Border protection shows up. What
What
are
is
you
this?
doing, boy?
What is that flying through the?
Well, my friend Molson's over there. He's gonna catch it.
Next week on We Build, we learn how to turn your hex beam and a rotator into a David and Goliath sling.
Into a trebuchet.
Antenna boy.
Antenna boy.
And sling it
Oh,
across.
antenna boy. That's funny.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Now, the tree crew that I had,
Oh,
their
Clem.
big word was headache.
Yeah, I've used that one. Headache.
Who's
Not
got
me.
the
Pat, is that you?
What?
Yep.
I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute him.
He's the
That
only
was
one that
Joe
didn't
Brett.
echo.
Joe Brett's playing. Look at that smirk on Joe Brett. It's all your fault.
Oh,
Practice with your lawn dots.
what we're talking about? Though.
Oh, my.
Thank you so much for the
Mike, thanks for the super chat.
Comment of the evening.
Next,
That should be a T-shirt.
Who's
It's not Pat.
next week on the Clubhouse, we're gonna teach you how to sling things.
I got him.
Oh, jeez.
you're muted, Joe?
I'm being framed. That's what's happening here.
I think,
Yeah, you were framed.
I think it was Joe Brett that was feeding back.
It was.
Time
And he's
because
talking, you can't hear.
Time out.
Go ahead.
Go
okay.
ahead, Joe.
All right. So it was me the second time. I was
Rude.
trying something. Okay.
You have
Because at the start of the show, I heard an echo, and then I looked over at my software, and I'm like, "That's probably me."
I know what's wrong
hey.
with it.
Do it.
Hey.
Oh, look at that.
It-
Wow.
Now we got to do something. We got to give something away now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we got 110 people in here, so I think
I like
we should,
giveaways.
He said we should give it away, so we should probably give it away.
Let's give
Give
it away
now.
Let me
100
jump
give it
over.
away,
111
give it away,
watching
give it away
and only
now.
80 thumbs
Thank you,
up.
thank you,
I know,
Kyle.
right?
Give it away. Give it
Give
away.
it away. Give it away now.
Give it away. Give it.
So we just got demonetized.
None of
When
us
life
can
is a
sing
Red
that
Hot
good.
Chili Pepper song.
If if the Google algorithm or whatever thinks that is a copyright infringement, I have a
Yeah.
different career I should be in.
That's all right. I got 3 copyright strikes on my live, and I didn't even hear the first one until I went back and replayed it.
Ah, there we go. Yes.
What was it? All the music coming from the
Yeah.
bikes?
Yep.
Well, not from the bikes, but from the concert.
Oh,
they
from
had
the
when they
PAs
started
and
off.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this abbreviation for?
Oh my gosh, Molson, come on. You don't know what that is?
It's not
Right-hand choking
RCMP.
problem.
That sounds like a personal issue.
The Red Hot Chili
And we don't
Peppers,
kink shame
man.
on this.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm a little slow.
He's
What do you mean you don't know what that is?
He's rearranging the letters. He's looking for RCMP is what
You're
he's
right,
looking
right. That's what I was thinking too. I'm sure he's probably thinking, when did that come into the conversation?
Right?
Thought it was
Royal
just please copy
County
backwards.
horses.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Does anyone know? I noticed on one of the shows over the weekend, they were just able to draw from random comments. They didn't have to do this in StreamYard. Does anyone know how that works?
I think
Yes.
it's a plug-in. Is it a StreamYard plugin?
No, because StreamYard didn't have plugins. Like this.
No,
is just
no.
a
I'm sorry.
website.
OBS. Is it an OBS plugin?
It might be an OBS
Maybe.
Streamlabs. A Streamlabs.
It was a
plugin.
live stream.
Streamlabs.
Yeah,
It was
a live
pulling off the
stream.
live chat.
Mhm.
Okay. I knew you could do it with comments, but
Yeah, it was. All you had to do was make his comment. Actually, I think it was Dude that was doing it. You just had to comment in the chat. I'll ask Ham Radio Dude.
Oh,
He was just in.
I know. I missed it.
Royal Horse Crapper.
you know what? Ben might be correct. It might be a YouTube plugin that you load in Chrome as an extension.
I will ping the dude.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Real hand to cow procedure.
Oh, there you go.
That's a good one, Ed.
There
Hey,
you go.
beer
Very good,
snack.
Ed.
Beer snack. Somebody told me it's redheads can't play.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing my natural hair color is brown.
I was going to say bald, but okay.
So we have 110 watching and 66 entries. We're missing some people.
Somebody
on,
just
guys.
probably fell asleep.
It's
They
an
probably fell
awesome-
asleep.
It's an awesome solder station.
Yep.
Yeah, they're
Rosa
drooling on
just
their
jumped in, so-
cabinets.
Royal horses can't poop. You just don't put anything into the text field when setting up the StreamYard giveaway. Dirk, we have to try that. We'll try that. You know what we'll do? We'll try that with a coin. We'll do that one. We'll
I don't
do a
have
coin. You don't have a coin.
I don't.
I will talk to the manufacturer of the coins.
No, I have a coin. I don't have an extra coin.
I got to talk. Like I said, I got to talk to the manufacturer of the coins.
Oh, okay.
Look at Rosa. Just give it to me.
So Plasma says it's even better now that there is an upgraded version with helping hands built in. Plasma, is it still the one that's either teal or black, so you get two colors to choose from as well?
Real Hams Creed problems.
Arthur, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. That's awesome.
Arthur is so correct.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Real housewives can party.
that'll be an MTV show.
Yeah, them with their box wine.
All right, we ready?
Do it.
Cut the sucker.
Spin the wheel here.
Let's go. Who we got? Paul Hopman. Paul,
Congratulations.
congratulations, man. If you could, please reach out to us on Discord and let us know. Give us your information. We can get that solder station get sent to you.
And if you're not on Discord, you can shoot us an email at hamradioclubhouse@gmail.com.
Shane, are you looking at the chat? Because you're not acknowledging.
No. I'm sorry.
It was Mike KMRD giving away batteries. What you're talking about?
Okay.
Oh,
I'll check with Mike.
yep.
Unless we want to try it with a coin. Does anyone have an extra coin to give away?
Do you not pay attention to the words that come out of my mouth?
Nope, not normally.
No, we don't listen to you.
Jeez.
Now, since we're talking coins, for those of you that were
I don't
not
know anybody
on the
money.
wrap-up stream, I will show off the one I got from my escort.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
Wow, nice.
That's really
Get it out
cool.
of the-
It's very shiny.
and then the back side of it has all the branches.
That's
That's really cool.
So
Anybody who types in the chat anything in the chat in the next 3 minutes will be entered into the coin challenge. I figured it's right. We don't put anything in the comments or in the collect.
Okay.
and that will be for one of the
Really,
clubhouse
Joe?
I
Joe,
want to be a winner.
Joe, you beat me to it, Joe. I was just getting ready to do that.
Taz got it too.
Oh, here we go. Now it's streaming.
So next week we're going to announce the June giveaway, right?
Yes.
Yep.
We're
So
giving
the
away other things in June.
124 of yous, we've got a really cool base station. Probably, I think that antenna is going to be most used for a base station. But yeah, so a full setup for a base station.
What are you giving away next week? What
You
antenna?
have to come back next week and find out.
Oh, you're not going to announce it? You're just going to
No.
say it's going to be an antenna?
Building up the anticipation.
Wow.
It may have an antenna with
like-
it.
Just like
It's a
ketchup.
whole station.
Oh, you're giving. Oh, Wow, look
But
at
the
you.
antenna is going to be more of a base station type antenna.
I see.
It's
Yeah.
rather large.
Kyle, we're big time now, so this is going to be a step IRL. This is going to be an Elecraft. This
It is
going to
not
be.
step by R.
A K, a
Step
K,
IR. Steve said he's giving away a step IR. Is that what he's doing?
With the new controller.
can you imagine if you guys give away a K4 with a step IR with some
Yes.
heliacs?
Yes, we don't
And
fool around
some
here.
Messi and Poloni.
What about
So wait,
Kyle's
which
Flex?
heliacs? Are we talking about the inch and the inch and a quarter, or the 7/8, or are we talking about the inch and a half heliacs?
Yeah, we're talking about the
Yeah.
big stuff.
The big.
Oh yeah, no.
This-
Oh, we could
There's stuff
at
that
least
doesn't
give
bend.
away. We could at least give away access to Kyle's Flex.
Oh.
You can remain the owner.
Well, you would have to get
Join the
permission
club. It's
from the owner on that.
Oh, but your name and number's all over it.
How about we just give away a weekend with Kyle?
Oh yes.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Kyle, starting on Friday, all weekend. You
Can
you
you-
welcome
You know
them
what?
at
We
the
don't-
airport.
Can
We
you
don't even-
imagine how frustrated they would be 3 hours in?
Hey, how about you at 90 minutes?
They would be like, how do I get myself out of this situation?
No, they wouldn't. They
And
wouldn't.
Kyle would be like, I have a flow for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Walk out the door.
In node
just supply him
red
with
too.
Sundrop.
It's a node red flow.
Supply Kyle with Sundrop, and you're good to walk away.
That's true. You get me some cherry lemon sundrop, and all bets are off.
We're good to go.
Oh, so it's the cherry lemon. Okay.
Yeah, cherry lemon's a little bit harder to find.
Don
right.
RF Field Tech says you get inch and 5/8 you can get a hold of. So I guess it's or 390 feet of LMR 400. LMR 400.
Jody, thanks you for the $10 chat there. Bigified that antenna giveaway.
All
It
right,
didn't get much bigger than this one.
Thank you, Jody.
What did I miss?
that's what she said.
Antennas, Daniel. Antennas.
Did we get a GP9 or something?
Kyle, I'm really liking it more and more. A weekend with Kyle. I'm telling you, we need to sponsor that.
Tim.
Tim,
There you go.
Tim,
Tim
congratulations. Tim, you did not win a weekend with Kyle, but try back next week.
Try next month. For the winners tonight, if you would reach out to us in Discord so I don't have to rewatch the stream in about an hour to get your names, that'd be great.
Or the clubhouse
Okay,
email
well-
if you
Or
don't
the
want to do
clubhouse
this
email,
one.
Ham Radio Clubhouse,
Clubhouse email is probably the
gmail.com.
best, guys. Yeah.
How many FARs?
How many FARs?
How many FARs is that antenna?
Speaking of FARs, I got the GMRS HT that I did the review on, the video that I released this week. And
Yeah,
there was some
I should probably go
great
watch that.
conversations on the local repeater. And there was a guy that had a mobile GMRS radio, and he was 100 miles away from the repeater and was
100
still
FARs.
chit-chatting with the repeater.
Wow.
He was in Oklahoma, and the repeater was in Dallas.
On 70 centimeters.
Oklahoma.
How many of you have gotten your GMRS license since the fee came down?
That's the only reason I
I
did
got
it.
it.
Day one, baby.
I got it before. Yeah. Yeah.
How many in the chat have gotten their GMRS license? And if you remember your call sign, put your call sign in the chat in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. 6
There's a
weeks.
reason I printed a label.
It's hard to remember.
I have no idea what mine is. I'd have to go back and look.
Mine's kind of got a rhyme to it, so that's how I remembered it.
and I've got the
613.
official document still printed out. Too.
I know Shane ends in 420.
Mine
Right,
ends
Shane?
in 420, and it was issued on
right.
420.
Yeah.
Mine's 460. So I got the same one as Shane, except it's 460. I keep asking him if he wants to switch. He says no.
I got to look mine up now that you guys are talking about that.
Yeah, I got to go find mine.
Let's just
See,
Speaking
Kyle.
of 420,
Go ahead.
DC was dank with that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It was horrible. I can't stand the smell of it.
That's what you get when you got a bunch of bikers going to DC.
No, no, it wasn't the bikers that smelled that way. It was like the POTA
joking.
Park.
It's the
And,
politicians.
yeah, well, that too.
Yeah, mine
they
ends in 7
On
weeks.
that note, thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. 131 of yous.
Everybody's
This is quite
awesome.
possibly this is probably one of the bigger streams
Yes.
I think that we've had. Because
good
when
to
I
see him on.
when I was driving home, I know it was just like 120, 130 people in there. This is awesome.
Yeah.
We had a great turnout for the YouTubers Hamfest stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last call was fun.
I drank a little too much, maybe.
All right, we have an opinion question here.
I was already drunk when I jumped on.
Whoa, there.
Sandy, she wants to put a HF ANSI antenna, I'm guessing, on her truck. She'd go with a ham stick or a Wolf River coil. Are you going to be using it while you're driving?
Right.
If you're going to be using it while you're driving, ham stick. If you're going to be just putting it on the vehicle just to keep it there, the mini.
Well,
Unless you want to reach
and
out
where
the
you gonna
window to
mount
reach out the window to tune it.
I was
Right,
gonna say
and where you gonna mount
the next
it?
question is: are you
Shane,
going to
can you
stick
do
to a
that
single
again?
band?
Are you scratching your back? You have a
Yes.
back scratcher? Back
Yeah.
scratcher?
I
It's not
think
made this
I
stream
think
yet.
there's so many variables, right, guys? Like,
Yeah.
what's your budget? You know,
Yep.
like
Are you going to stick to a single band?
Listen, if I was to go between the Wolf River coil and something else, I would be very seriously entertaining, if my budget allowed, what Mike K at MRD has, the screwdriver antenna that he has.
Yeah.
The Tar Heel?
Yeah.
You know, like between those two, if you're going budget conscientious, like super budget conscientious, ham sticks all the way.
Right.
You know, but if you have the money, like and I'll be honest with you, no shame. Right now I couldn't afford it. I wouldn't want to, but if I could, I'd probably go with the screwdriver like Mike does. And then, you know, and then so like it's there's so many factors. It's like, what's the best radio for you? It's not that easy, right? But I would say ham sticks, cheap solution. What, guys? $30, $20. You know?
Yeah.
Depending on the band.
And if you
$100
have
for
the
the
money,
full
I think
kit.
it's what, $700, $650, $700 for the screwdriver. And what's really cool about that is that you push a button, you preset your the coil adjustment, right?
Yep.
Because it'll auto screw. This thing has got like a stepper motor. It'll pre-adjust.
She
to
paid
the
extra for
proper-
that feature.
It'll pre-adjust to the proper SWR.
I love that
Like-
feature. It's great.
Shut up.
Also, depending on so it also depends on what your mobile or what rig you're using, because
Yeah.
if you're using any of the Yaesu rigs, you can get the ATAS 120 screwdriver, and that will automatically communicate back and forth to the rig.
When it
Yeah,
works.
Well, and then Ham Radio Adventure Guy brings up, he says, if you're doing POTA, and that's it. Are you doing mobile, or are you going to go somewhere and then set it up, right?
She did
So-
say POTA. No
Oh,
driving.
POTA?
Yep.
Yeah, then I think, like, I know that N5SKT uses ham sticks, and
Yeah, all
Ham
the
Radio
way.
Adventure Guy uses the Eagle One.
Izzo's got the Eagle one.
Yeah,
I got Eagle One. I got wire antennas. I got
How
ham
did-
sticks. I got it
as-
all, man.
As my mantra is, don't pick one.
Bring 'em
Because
all.
you're always going to get into a certain situation where something's not going to work right, or you can't set up your infed half wave, and a ham stick's going to save the day.
Yes, it
So
will.
I always take a ham stick with me, and then I've got that little spike. I can put it in the ground. I've got a mag mount. I can put it up on the truck if I want to. So, couple of options. I like using the Pac-10 Mini and fed half wave. Doesn't take much to set it up. Just kind of depends on, I don't know.
There's no one solution, and when you go out and work a POTA or a SOTA, it's always good to have a couple of solutions based on where you're going, and to have a backup, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Always. Always. And maybe two backups.
What is that?
What is-
Two
yeah.
is one, one is none.
What does the Eagle
Exactly.
One go for, Don?
New owners, because the original owner passed away. I guess I heard they have a whole new website.
Yes.
Thank
a decent
God.
website.
Yeah. I forget, maybe 100-ish, I believe.
170 for just the antenna.
170. Okay.
Thank you, Radio in the Wild.
Thank you.
Even though you're late and on latrine duty, thank you. That bribe does not go far.
If you want the tripod package, it's $215. The hitch package is $215. The extended hitch package is $235.
Okay, so what is it? It's a mass and like a vertical wire. Is that it? I don't know.
Yeah, so the wire runs up inside the mast,
okay,
and it is actually one of the jack height poles, or it was
Okay.
in the past. I don't know if it still is.
Do you still need to use the? Do you still have to have an auto tuner for it?
You still have to have the remote tuner.
Okay.
okay.
What about the TN07?
You don't. Yes, I believe I need a tuner for the TN07.
I thought.
Well, the NFET. Well, hang on. TN07 has multiple antennas, so I have the NFET half wave. And
Which is the one? The flagpole
it looks like,
one.
No. Mine looks like a grenade or like a for you.
Yeah, that's great in POTA Park.
Now we're demonetized. He said the G word.
That'll that does that plus pulling that in a POTA Park like
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to spend let's get, if you want to spend $20-$30 range, we're talking ham sticks. If you want to get an NFET halfway you can set up, you're talking about, if you get like a smaller kit like a pack 10, it's like 150 plus the mass, right?
Make your own, or just make your own.
Or you make your own.
You make your own. Yeah, there's so many designs out there.
If you want to go with the alpha antenna, you're talking, what was it, guys? You were saying like 100 and 215, 210, let's say. Plus, you have to get if you don't have a tuner, right? That's what you're saying,
Right.
right? And then you go higher end. You go to the Wolf River coil, and you go. The screwdriver I would say is more of a mobile one. What other options? Because we can pretty much hit all the price brackets. That's pretty much.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they all perform. I would say, I'd be willing to say that everybody here has experience with each one of those, and it'd be hard pressed to say that one is absolutely the king of all.
No,
It's also
No, because it's always going to be circumstantial as to where how you have to put it up.
Yeah.
As well as band conditions.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Getting a signal out of your antenna, no matter what antenna you have, is the most important part. Because if you're going to do POTA has become big enough that 10 people are going to hear you after a matter of time. It might take you a little while, and once you get spotted, you'll rake in the contacts, but
Excellent
people
point, yeah.
will hear you.
yes.
Yep.
And they might even tune up on you.
Yeah. I mean,
And
Or
whistle.
and whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Audio.
That's my audio.
Five.
Does
That's my
TN07
favorite
no
type
longer
of
make-
tune-up.
Oh wait, they might have it here. They
Right,
make
and-
TN07 has a stealth antenna. I'm trying to find it here.
Yep.
If they still make
I
it.
have
there
the
it
one
is.
under the backpack category. Again, it's like a round, solid. I love that antenna. It's good. I run it as an inverted V or a sloper.
And everyone has their favorites, right? I mean, I've got my favorites. Don's
Yeah.
got your favorite.
Yeah.
Beer Snack's got his favorite.
They're
So-
actually all my favorite. Every antenna I have is my favorite.
Oh, come on. Let's do Sophie's Choice with antennas now.
Take me instead. No, so TN07.
Rose.
Yeah. So for those of us that live in restricted areas, TN07 has this curtain antenna. The wire is actually fed in a zigzag pattern back and forth through
Looks like a
this.
shade to me.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it is. It's up to 100 watts.
Wait a minute.
and it
That's the
does-
antenna?
Yes.
That's the antenna.
Yeah, that's the antenna.
Wow. You're probably radiating right into the back of your house, into that window too. But
Oh yeah.
what's
But yeah.
what's a
So
little
it-
cancer between friends?
No, Cal. What you do? You just line the back of it with aluminum foil,
No, there you go.
and that
You
would
make it directional?
right?
Right. it bounces-
Directional.
Right.
In the
it bounces
direction you don't
signal.
want.
It's
Right,
like
right.
It's like a parabolic
Yeah.
design.
Pair of what?
Parabolic.
Pair of who?
Parahoot?
Pair of what?
There you.
Yeah. I had no idea that they made something like that. That's pretty cool.
They've got an antenna for just about every circumstance nowadays.
Yeah.
Pat, what
Carlos
do you
wants to
use,
give away
what do you
with
use
Beer
for your
Snack.
POTA activations?
I use a combination of different antennas, like you all said. I use, if I'm stuck to the car, I'll use ham sticks. If I can get out of the car, I have an NFET half wave. It's an MFJ. I think it's like $60 or something, but it works.
There you go.
And Buddy Stick Pro.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
I like
Yeah.
my Basic Pro.
It's an arsenal, an antenna arsenal.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I will say on 40 meters you might need a tuner, but the rest of the bands you should be okay.
With your Buddy Stick Pro.
Yeah,
Yeah, because the queue is very, very narrow on
It's
40
very narrow.
meters.
It is. You're right.
yeah. So you may need. It depends on your grounding situation too.
Right.
That's not really the biggest thing. If you have a good ground, you probably won't need a a tuner at all. But if your ground's terrible, like around here, it's all clay.
Need to get that extended whip.
I was
Whip it
gonna say, I
on out.
wonder if the
Yeah.
extended whip, the extra arms, the low band coil.
I just bought some extra arms. I got my shipping confirmation. So
Nice.
Nice.
gonna be
You need some
experimenting.
extra arms. Those two that you've got are just not working for you.
Short-
It's like little
T-Rex
T-Rex.
arms.
T-Rex.
You know,
But I
guys,
will say,
I was
if you're
gonna
just
send him.
starting out with POTA, and you're on a budget, ham sticks are perfect. I mean, I've hit the world with ham sticks, and don't get the minis though. Get the full size. It's only like $30 for each one, but
Yeah.
the full size. Don't get the minis. Get the full size ones.
Yep.
I agree.
And you don't have to get the full power ones either. You can get the
No.
ones that are 250 watts.
Yeah,
and
get
still
the
have
right.
it.
because your radio's probably not even gonna go up that high anyway.
Done.
So,
Yeah,
Mine's was
SKT.
600 watts. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
SKT needs that extra.
Well,
we're,
I was
we're,
gonna-
we're coming up on 10 after the hour, so we're going to start
Yep.
heading that
wow.
direction.
See how
I just
much
wanted to
fun we
say,
have?
I was going to ask Scout. I was going to send Scout 75 a private message about what he uses for POTA, but then I realized that there's two problems with it. Number one is that they require structural support from a tree, and what?
Sometimes the tree eats it.
Yeah, sometimes the tree eats it. So
Ryan, you're going to love that. I've got a tuning video on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out.
Me too.
Get the
I got
thing
some
up.
videos too.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Joe Brett's got videos too.
I even show you how quickly you can take it down.
I was gonna say, I think Joe Brett's takedown video is actually on TikTok, isn't it?
No, I don't think that one is.
Not quite that quick.
No.
challenge.
But yeah, it is now.
The antenna for HDD or HAD people.
73, Vern. Thanks for stopping by tonight.
Thanks, Vern.
Nice,
Thanks,
Vern.
Vern.
James,
All right.
also, James is taking off.
Yep.
Sandy's taking off. Guess what? I think it's starting to start closing this thing up. Start wiping down the bar. You know,
Last call.
last call, guys.
James on
Nice
washroom
call.
duty.
Aaron, good night.
I wasn't the last one in here.
Aaron, I got to send you a message. I'll send you a message. I know he was in here earlier, but I'll got to send him a message about our coin winner. All right.
So
I can attest to that. We
So-
tuned it up at the park.
Have we discovered where you get a 600 watt ham stick? Because I just
MFJ.
don't see those.
MFJ.
Really?
MFJ has them.
MFJ has them.
I'll
yeah.
just drive on down there and give me one of them 600
Yeah.
waters.
MFJ,
It's
they
a
have the
beast,
250.
too.
And they
That is
also
a
have.
big, it's
they
a
have-
big ham stick.
but make sure you get the quick disconnects for it too.
It does make it easier. You're
It
absolutely
makes
right.
it a whole lot easier.
One thing I
but-
love about MFJ is if I don't want to wait for it to go through the mail, it's 2 hours south of me. I pulled up one day and I said, "Hey, I bought this antenna at Birmingham Handfest and it don't work. What's wrong with it?" He put his meter on it. He's like, "Yeah, that don't work." Walked in, grabbed another one,
That's your problem there.
stuck it on the truck.
with it? Ain't got no gas in it.
He analyzed the brand new one, and that was pretty good service.
Joe,
Yeah, no
serious
kidding.
question. Joe, serious question. When you walk in there, is it a true candy store or is it just a where? You know, what's the count like a parts store? What's it look
I
like?
was, you think of big industry and businesses. To me, I'm thinking of these big, grand factory buildings like you'd see in the cities. That's kind of nice and massive and this and that. No, it looks like an old frame shop.
Yep.
Just a metal building, gravel parking lot, unless they've paved it since I've been there.
YouTubers
But,
Hamfest, year one. Good game. Got a tour.
Son of a gun. Yeah, you walk in, it's got the old wood paneling like you found in your house or your grandparents' house.
From the
Back
70s.
In the
Yeah,
70s.
yeah. But of course, they got QSL cards and stuff everywhere.
Nice.
Nothing
Good for
wrong
them.
All right.
Well, guys, it was a great time tonight having a conversation. And
with
What?
Absolutely.
See, nobody wants to leave.
No, it's
we're
not that
just
nobody
hanging
wants to
out.
leave. Nobody can hear Daniel. He just moved his microphone way far away from his mouth.
Hello.
Now we can.
Hi, there we
Now
go.
you're back.
Tickle the eardrums.
We got to go. I finished my cigar. I'm all done, so we got to go.
All right.
You're not lighting another one?
Nah, I got to be up early tomorrow.
Me too.
All
I
right.
traded out of my
Tomorrow's-
PM tomorrow into an AM so I could get
Tomorrow's
some
my-
extra time off because I get off work at
Tomorrow's
2
my
now.
Friday. Tomorrow's my Friday. So
Tomorrow's my Friday.
Oh, dude, we should hang out.
I'm going to California on Friday.
Oh, so am I.
Why?
Where
The
you
actual
going?
Friday. I'm going to
Where you
Burbank.
gonna- So am I. I'm going to Burbank too.
Look at
Come on,
that.
buddy.
Yeah, okay.
I'm doing something kind of crazy. And for those of you, if you know anyone who works for the airlines, yes, we get to fly for free. And I have a completely free day. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something that I haven't done in quite some time and do a day trip. So I'm leaving at 6:00 in the morning and I'm flying to Burbank. I'm going to go to the Warner Brothers studio, do the tour, and go back to the airport, get on the airplane, come back to Texas. So it'll be a long day, but it should be fun.
I thought you were going to say that you're going to be on The Price is Right.
Oh, I wish.
I thought you were going to play POTA out there, you know.
The
price is wrong, Bob.
Why?
You realize, Shane,
The 7300 is not that portable.
It'll
You
fit me
should take
overhead.
your GMRS
Your
radio
overhead.
on the plane and
Yeah,
see
there you
what
go.
kind of contacts you
Yeah.
can make.
Right.
Call CQ at 27,000 feet.
Right?
2 meters from 27,000 feet. Let's see how you get.
Aeronautical
Do it on
mobile.
GMRS. There you go.
Yeah. W2 HRC.
Shane,
Yes,
you
sir.
realize that you just opened up the door to another Red Hot Chili Pepper song, right? And and the chorus opens up with the line
California-
"Firstborn Unicorn," which Kyle AA0Z is right there. So
Kyle, we need to talk. I have yet to see the private stream that was taken down. I don't know the
Yes,
backstory
that has
behind
to
the
be,
unicorn.
yeah.
So
Oh,
you
if
have to enlighten me on this.
if
Those
you
of
guys
us that
another
seen
hour.
it doesn't need a replay.
if you guys were a fly on the wall between about 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. trying to get that stream up and running, I got so many stories that I don't know if I can share or not.
You can. It's a clubhouse.
How much alcohol was involved?
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
It-
God.
Copious amounts.
we got done at the Troll Pub, whatever that thing is called. We got in
Troll
we probably had 60 beers in that house, and I think we came home with 2. So, and there was only like 6 or 7 of us in
That
there.
sounds like a winning,
They had to do a
winning
restocking
combination
the
right
next
there.
day.
That-
They had to-
That stream almost didn't happen. It almost did not
I
happen.
think it's taken down.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
don't think
taken
it
down.
actually did happen.
And I asked Josh, I'm like, Josh, you just leave it up. And he looked at me like, I
Nope.
had just killed his mother. And he was just like, what are you talking about? No, that is done. I am done with that stream. And I'm like, I thought it wasn't that bad. He goes, you put a freaking unicorn mask on. I'm like,
What's wrong with that?
yeah.
Might be a little
That's a normal Thursday.
I mean-
are offended, right, Kyle?
Yeah, I mean, it's upstairs. You want me to go get it and put it on this stream? I really don't care.
In Missouri, that's what we do on Friday.
Right, yeah.
We put on the unicorn and go drinking.
Now look how popular it is.
I mean, in Canada, they arm cows. I mean, we just put
Really?
unicorn.
And let that be for those of you who the winner who spends the weekend with Kyle.
Y'all
can
get to
look
play with a
forward to that.
unicorn mask.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering what
Anheuser-Busch factory with the unicorn mask on.
Yeah. Well, I used to work. I used to
what-
work there, so I could be like, get that ex-employee out of here.
Yeah.
So Kyle,
Yeah.
what made you decide? Hey, I better pack this unicorn mask and take it.
I
to
bought it
Vegas?
at the flea market.
Oh, I
Nice.
thought you had it at home. already.
Everyone
Okay.
else
Oh, so it was used. It was a used mask.
Oh,
So all right, we're 13 minutes past 9, but the story is
some dominatrix had that.
that's why it smelled. There was
you
a
got a shot when you got home.
yeah there was something foul about that
Welcome to the
unicorn
after
mask.
hours of the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
The whole stream is after hours. What are you talking about?
We've just turned into the Ham Radio outhouse.
So I was walking through the flea market on Friday morning, and I got
There I
halfway
was.
through. There I was, the only, and I looked at this box, and this box had like a bunch of it looked like costumes, right? And I'm like, what's in the box? And the guy goes, oh, it's a bunch of masks. And he had like, Heath kits and all of this really nice vintage gear, and then he had this box of just random stuff.
Is
So
that for the ham radio furries?
I did see I did see a furry there.
Yep. Give you $5 for the box.
So I went digging. I went digging through this box and I pull out this unicorn mask and I go, "How much?" And he goes, "Oh, that's a good one."
that means he sold them before. You know,
Probably.
That. Well.
It was in the bottom of the box, and I didn't explain that on the stream because I was too busy getting the unicorn mask on. But like, I pull it out and like, "Oh, this is awesome." He goes, "That's a good one." And I go, "How much?" He goes, $10. I'm like, "I'll give you 20 for it."
There's a story behind that mask that he didn't tell you.
Yeah.
That's why it smelled.
Well, you know,
Join us next week when we talk.
You only live once. Listen, you only live once.
Kyle's like, yeah, the guy was a little weird. He was wearing assless chaps. I don't know why.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
I was going to wrap it up before we went there, but okay.
we're a week into it. I'm still upright.
Hey, listen, nobody got arrested. You know something? Everybody, came home safe.
And you had fun.
That we know.
You had fun. That's
Yeah. We had an absolute, so I've been to Dayton probably 10, 11, 12 times. I can't remember the first how many times I've been, but this year was an absolute blast. I had the most fun with everyone there. I met Pat for the first time. It was just a great time, and I can't wait to go back next year because all the same people are going to go and more, and I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it was a good time.
Very cool.
I'm looking forward to what's in August.
Huntsville.
Huntsville. Yep.
Yep. That's going to be awesome too.
Maybe
Well, boys,
Kyle,
the viewers are dropping off. Do you guys want to shut the door and shut her down and call it a night? We got to save something
before we say something we regret.
Well, I was just going to say, can you imagine if
Too late for that.
If that same vendor is there next year and Kyle
same
finds
mask.
that guy, or there'll be a different mask and Kyle and Miles.
What now it's like a tradition. Now I need to go to the flea market and find a mask to put on the live stream so Jason or Josh can be like, all right. Josh can be like, all right, we got to get this stream off here.
I mean, sure, you can find a gas mask at the very least. So.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
There are those.
Well, who wants to take us out?
Bye, everybody.
All right, hold on. So we've got.
We're not going to talk about what we're going to do.
Hold on.
We've done that at the start of the show.
Yeah, we were already on that.
You were late.
Thursday nights, I believe this Thursday we're announcing the winner of the FT8 off weekend. I believe that's happening. Excuse me. So that will be happening on Thursday night as well as playing FT8 off, and I think it's Dude's stream this week, or is it Tio's? I don't even remember whose stream it's on. All I know is keep an eye out in the Toads Discord and FT8 off. It'll be popped up in there. So we got that on Thursday nights. You got this on Tuesday nights. You got a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube that we all have a blast with. Videos premiering here and there, which reminds me I have a lot of YouTube to watch again because I got to go through the weekend again. And then somebody said that they did a video on the on the Radiodity 30, which I have to go watch because apparently there's a super secret feature that I don't know about.
There is.
So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna pass it. Kyle.
Kyle AA0Z on YouTube. Go and subscribe. Thanks.
Do you have game
Trivia?
night coming up?
Yeah, actually, we're gonna do June game night, and it is gonna be on June 17th.
Awesome.
I can't remember if I do it at 7 or 8 because I haven't done it in such a long time. But yeah, June 17th. Watch the Twitter, watch the YouTube community tab or whatever. How you ever get YouTube information?
We'll retweet it for you. Absolutely. We'll get that retweeted for you. We'll push that.
17th of June. Trivia, Ham Radio Trivia. We always have a good time.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Shane.
Not me yet.
Pat.
Daniel.
Pat? Yeah, WA7 PB here on YouTube and TikTok.
Big TikToker.
Huh?
Big TikToker.
Yeah. Just doing POTA. That's really it. And had a blast at Dayton. And yeah, just gonna keep doing more POTA. Watch my TikTok tomorrow because I might try fishing live. So yeah, you can watch me fail at fishing.
Well, you definitely need to do some DC POTA on 80 meters.
Oh man, that would be tough.
And late shift because I know there's few people close by that need DC for their worked all states.
Yeah, that's tough. Because I only have like 80 meters on ham sticks right now. Because and
we've established that ham sticks are a great antenna.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, no, but the problem is I can't put them in certain parks. Because certain parks you have to actually walk in, and I don't have like the stake mount or whatever. So yeah, I'll have to find
those
something.
nails are cheap at Lowe's.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that. But yeah, I'm just doing POTA stuff. That's pretty much it. Sometimes I play video games.
Even better.
Mike, had I thought about that, I actually have 11
whip.
meters on the bike.
Yeah, 102-inch whip. Get you on 11 meters.
Nice.
Yep.
Daniel,
What's up?
what you up to?
Nothing.
How's that keg coming along?
You don't even ask. You've been listening to us for 2 hours and 21 minutes. You don't need to hear any more from me. Thank you for watching. That's all I gotta say. And
Steve?
hold on. If you got a dog and you're a good owner, you better buy them doggles. That's all I gotta say.
That's your
I agree.
public service announcement for the night.
Public service announcement.
Right?
Nice.
Where the
Steve-O.
dog is. Yo, so I got to go pick up the tower support for my buddy, drill it for the concrete because I have the anchors in the concrete already, and then take it over to the powder coater. I'm hoping tower will go up by the end of the month because that end of June, that is, because that'll be 30 days from pouring the concrete. And yeah, I got a couple of videos that I need to do. Got a couple I need to finish still. But
Okay.
I'm slacking.
Very cool. All right. Bro Jet.
Hey, fellas, how y'all doing? Good to see you again. Let's get the show started.
That audio sounds fantastic.
Ooh, somebody's been in the tin cup.
Oh, me. So, yeah, got a video put together. It's a GMRS review. It's going to be better than Shane's was. It'll be Thursday night playlist.
Jerk. Shots fired.
Oh, I put a lot of effort into this. It's going to be good.
I check out Molson's picture.
I love it.
And other than that, we'll be hanging out. We're going to try to do some FT8 off SO2R.
Oh, look out.
Easy.
I've got this. I should have talked about this show. Somebody could have helped me probably. But while I've got two WJSTX, whatever it's called, when they're both running, one decodes and one doesn't. But they both get signals. So anyway, think about that by next Tuesday night, and we'll discuss it.
Somebody write that down for us.
I already forgot. All right. Izzo, how you doing, brother?
Hey,
Good?
man. Doing good. Had a fantastic weekend. Thanks for all the positive emails that came in, DMs through Twitter with the YouTubers Hamfest. Thank you. It was fun. We're going to do it again next year. Catch me here on Tuesday nights. Catch me on Twitter. Watch the YouTube show. Some of the back videos. Some people have been asking me stuff regarding the tents. Go on there. As we get into bug season, we have some solutions for you. So you catch me on the airs. And I got Maggie's prom coming up this weekend. So I'm going to try to. But
Did you rent the tux?
Yes, she did. So her dress came in. Let me tell you something. That girl. Let me tell you something. She definitely looks like her mom. Beautiful. And
Very
she's
cool.
gonna look good. So we're very excited for that, and gonna try to maybe squeeze in a late shift while they're at the prom. So
Nice.
Nice.
But thanks all.
Well, y'all wave bye to the camera, and I'll hit the button. See y'all next week. Thanks
Don't
for
hit
joining us.
buttons.
We're all
Yes, I'm
boys.
hitting buttons.
Bye,
Don't touch
everybody.
buttons.
Bye-bye.
Why are you like-
We're all boys.
Bye, Dr. Nick.
Baba Booey.
Love you, Sue.